Hello and welcome to WooWoo Wednesday.
I almost said to the Haunted Smoke and Mirrors
To the Haunted
podcast,
Smoke and Mirrors
'cause
podcast.
That's always how we start.
Hello and
things.
welcome to another episode
Of WooWoo Wednesday.
Don't listen to that. I'm sure no one could hear that other than Riker.
I could barely hear it, honestly.
It's
Hello. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing?
been a couple weeks, but it's fine. We have a lot of submissions. So if you don't know how this works, I'll explain it while we wait for people to come in. But we are psychic mediums, if you do not know anything about us, and we are going to be reacting to absolutely crazy spiritual conspiracy TikTok, Instagram content.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you want to submit any of these clips for review, if you join a Patreon or members, you can become a YouTube member and you'll get access to this as well. It'll be in our Discord server. So if you're a free member, you can engage in the general chats of the WooWoo Wednesdays. But once you're a member, even the lowest tier of members, you will be able to submit any of the clips that you would like. And I'll go grab the link so you can go look at Patreon. Yeah.
But hello, Mother, Love and Light. Disgusting.
Mother.
Hi, Jada, Mona, Alex, Paula. Paula, we finally got our Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
I still need a hot fudge sundae to get a hot fudge sundae because we got DoorDash.
I'm sorry. We can go another day. Hello, Never Even. Imani, what's up? The title's really interesting. Thank you.
The Galactic Federation is brainwashing us.
Yeah.
For the YouTube algorithm to place us somewhere.
I honestly just like titling these the most outrageous things.
That's
because they're
That's how I feel every video should be, is absolutely clickbait the shit out of people. And then when they show up and they're like, what? What is this about? I would like you to be as confused as possible. As confused as us naming things.
Yeah.
But new thing, we got a board. We got a conspiracy board.
Yes. I have not printed out the things for it fully yet, but we do have it.
We're in the process. We are doing some things in our business, so we got busy, but we are working on bingo and we're working on a conspiracy board. That's why this is here.
Yeah.
So.
And this stream will be complete opposite of the last one that we did. Since that was somewhat a drama stream. We weren't drama. But there was drama. It was about drama
in the paranormal. I guess you could say it's more debunker side. I don't know if you're in the paranormal that you know what's going on.
Yeah.
But if you're on the debunker side, like we are, like we watch, we're not on the debunker side. Our community is paranormal, mediumship. But you know.
We hang out in the debunkering community.
It's more interesting to watch paranormal content through debunkers. It's more fun.
Yeah. We had a busy day today. We took Azriel to the vet because he has been throwing up every single night for the last 5 nights in a row.
Like during the witching hour or something.
He doesn't throw up right after eating.
He eats twice a day and he decides to throw up at 3 a.m.
So
for the last 5 days.
We took him to the vet today.
Also, one of his ears is just floppy.
Yeah, the tip of one of his ears is just
all of a sudden.
Yeah. So he got a thermometer stuck up his bum. He hated that. But he got fluids and anti-vomiting medication and some blood work done.
Yeah.
And they think that he might have irritable bowel disease. Because of course he would. And then my mom got us a new thing. It's time for our weekly influencing you to get things.
It's time to influence you to buy things.
My mom got us a Ninja Creamy.
Let me find it on Amazon.
And if you don't know what a Ninja Creamy is, 1, where have you been? 2,
I'm sure no one knows what a ninja. It's not a normal thing for people to look up and find.
but I feel like it's all over social media.
Does anyone know what that is?
Well, anyways, a Ninja Creamy
anyways.
lets you like hand spin your own like ice cream, gelato, frozen, like Italian ice, froyo, all of that stuff. I'm so excited for it. I'm excited because we're gonna make a bunch of like protein packed like ice cream.
I'm excited to make smoothies. You can make smoothies, frozen yogurt, gelato, Italian ice, slushies.
So much.
And there's so many, like...
Paula, you have one?
You have one?
See?
We just got it.
We just got it today.
We don't have any ingredients to make anything because we were not expecting to get it. It was apparently Riker's half birthday or something. No, I don't know.
Like a month ago.
like a month ago. But you can find a whole bunch of different cool recipes for ice cream things, like blizzard type things, on Instagram, and they also give you a book for it too. So yeah. I'm so excited. I really want a Snickers ice cream and probably like a cinnamon bun type ice cream. That would be amazing.
I mean,
cinnamon.
I have this. I want to make a like a protein, like Cinnabon protein, because I got
the
Cinnabon protein powder
from Ghost.
Yeah. I just said half birthday because Riker said they were going to ask for it for their B-Day. It's true.
Yeah, no, I know. I just think it's funny because we had no idea. We pulled up and there was just a box on our like front porch.
Well, my mom texted me while we were at the vet and was like, "There's going to be a surprise when you get home."
Today has been a lot.
And I told Em, I was like, It's a Ninja Creamy. I know it's a Ninja Creamy.
Yeah. I woke up at 7. I have been basically watching children. I've been like running a camp for my job. There were 10 of them. That was a lot. And then I got home and then got into a call, but the call was like 25 minutes late and I only allotted 30 minutes for the call because we had to bring our cat to the vet. So while we were driving to the vet, I'm on a call to try to like figure out my fucking life. And then we get to the vet and Riker literally sat for like 20 minutes in the vet office, and then the second I like walked in there, they called him in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at today.
I'm honestly surprised that the vet wasn't like, "Where's the other one? Where's your partner?" Because we like always go together.
Mm-hmm. Like, how did you get here?
Like, it's Pride Month. Where's the other gay? Where are you? You know. I bet you could buy empty pint container. Yes, you can.
They give you 3 off the bat.
And we got the like deluxe one, so it's like
they're big
pints, but I'm so excited.
They're probably pint size, but I don't know what that means necessarily. They're big.
They're very big. I'm very excited.
Be influenced to buy it. Not that we like necessarily care, but also we are just really excited.
I'm just
be influenced.
Post like weekly Instagram stories,
recipes
and
of our
TikToks
ice creams.
of like, this is the ice cream I had today.
This is the outfit of the day, the ice cream of the day.
Mm-hmm. I am that bitch that can eat ice cream every day of the week.
Same.
Does not matter unless I'm like absolutely fucking sick and I can't eat anything. Doesn't matter if it's hot. Doesn't matter if it's freezing. What's up, Mason?
What's up?
You're not. We haven't even fully started the WooWoo.
We've been talking about the Ninja Creamy.
My mom got us a gift, and I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be great. I also know that we have a fuck ton of things to watch today.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, we haven't been up doing WooWoo Wednesdays the last 3 weeks or something. A few weeks.
So be prepared. We'll see how. We're going to start with the ones that were submitted.
So these are from our Patreon members. So again, if you want to join members, you can join YouTube members or you can join Patreon itself.
I'm here for ice cream of the day content. I got you.
Right?
I've I used to work at Cold Stone. I feel like I'm a
Listen.
little bit of an expert when it comes to ice cream.
That
Okay.
we were influenced by influencers online sharing their ice cream recipes because they're crazy. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's like Fruit Loops.
But I
It's
love
like
all of the ones because it's like
cheesecake.
it's like this entire pint is
Yes.
like has like 1 billion grams of protein and
1
it's only
billion.
like negative 69 calories.
Nice.
Thank you for appreciating what
Nice.
I did there.
Yes, I
So-
see what you did there.
I'm excited to
So
Make ice
Instagram
cream.
post of ice cream of the day.
follow
I'm
us
here.
on
I'm here
Instagram.
for it. You can never have too much ice cream.
And then ready.
I'm ready.
Ooh. Isn't
So-
that cool? We just slide over.
These are the submissions.
That sounds so much more interesting than outfit. Thank you.
Right?
I agree.
I agree too.
Like, I love ice cream.
Let's talk about the important things here.
This
What are we
WooWoo
eating for ice
Wednesday
cream?
Is just gonna be talking about ice cream. That's it.
Yeah, because we don't have any food to make into ice cream.
I could make the protein because I think we have enough soy milk and normal milk.
I didn't think about that.
So I could make that.
But wouldn't you need other things? I don't know how this works. I'm like soy milk and protein powder in. I don't know. Because also that like beam stuff, the sleepy beam stuff.
We're gonna
as an
influence
ice
you
to
even
buy
more.
everything. I think we influenced you about beam last time.
I know that we've influenced people for Erica's nuts.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't even trying. I literally just had to tell someone how good they were. I literally tried them. They taste like ice cream. I don't get it.
I am gay.
I
Don't
might
like
be
nuts
able.
of
I
any
might be able to
flavor,
find
but
them.
I do like those ones. They do taste amazing.
They taste like ice cream.
Make sleepy time shakes. Ooh, I should do. I don't have ice. We don't have like ice cream though. I don't think.
No, we don't.
So we wouldn't be able to make a milkshake. But I can
They're
make some sleepy
cashews.
time stuff for tomorrow. Give me a
This
handful
one.
of Erica's nuts.
Don't worry, I'm on it. I hope she also appreciates the fact that she will be known for these nuts solely because she sent them to us. It just makes it even funnier.
We're just gonna put our nuts all over chat.
Erica's nuts. ... Affiliate link.
Any milk works on it. I make coffee and chocolate chip flavor using oat milk.
Really? I make coffee and chocolate. And it tastes like good? It tastes like ice cream? Does it taste like ice cream? I feel like you would have to put like other things in it, but I have no idea. I think that's making things more complex than I...
It depends. Like you can make light ice cream. If you want to make like full on ice cream, there's a bunch of other things, but everyone put Erica's nuts in your
Erica's
mouth.
nuts. Affiliate link.
I think it's time we get woo up in here.
Yeah, just I don't know which button it is. I still don't know which button it is. Oh, it's this one.
There you go.
Are you guys ready? These are your submissions. Let's go.
Lizard.
Gotta have the lizards ready.
Lizard.
Told me on social media because it was too insane. It was too insane to me. And I thought, I can never share about this because if I share about this, people are going to want to have me committed. It is
As
too
you're sharing
crazy.
about it, okay.
This is not something I'm ever going to share. I did
But
this
now
session
I'm
8
sharing
months
it.
ago. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that things get weird here because I've shared a lot of conversations I've had with animals about super weird stuff, like crazy stuff.
So she's like a pet
So
psychic,
I'm at the point right
I'm
now
assuming.
where I'm just like, you know
animal
what?
communicator.
A lot of crazy shit happens here. What the hell? Like, let's just get weird, all right? So I'm going to tell you what I was never going to tell anybody. 8 months ago, I did a session for a cat named Florence, and she was in spirit. And I did the whole session, you know, asked my usual questions. And then when I got to the point where I looked to see if the mom had questions she wanted me to ask her, I said to Florence, I said, this is interesting. This is an interesting question. And she said, what, about the trucks? And I said, yes, about you liking big trucks, because her mom wanted to know why she liked big trucks. So Florence says,
I like
I used to be a
big
truck.
butts.
And
I cannot lie.
I
True.
didn't even know. Like, I was like thinking to myself, what the fuck? Like, what? I said, Florence, that makes no sense. She said, everything has a soul, even inanimate objects. And so I write all my sessions, right? I write what they say. I wrote that down. Everything has a soul, even inanimate objects. And I like put my phone down and I looked up and I was like, I quit.
This
Like,
edible
this is
ain't
it.
shit.
It's too much.
This is edible ain't
This is way
shit.
too much. What is happening? This is insane. I can't do
Is
this
that her
anymore.
crazy thought?
Like, I'm seriously, this is okay. It was too crazy. It was too
So I
much.
do have
It was too
opinions
crazy
about it.
for me. So I said to her, I said, I really don't believe that because I didn't believe that.
Okay.
She said, you don't have to believe it. You can believe whatever you want to believe. And I said, Florence, this feels very wrong. And she said, what would feel
This
right
is very
to you?
interesting
and I
for
said, I don't
a
know if
pet
you liked,
psychiatry.
you know,
Mhm.
trucks because you liked being up high, or maybe you drove a truck in a past life, but actually being a truck, that's impossible. She said, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. And I said, a truck is not a living thing. She said, who said a soul needs to be inside a living thing? I said, are you saying this couch I'm sitting on has a soul in it? She said it can if it wants to. Sometimes
You're
become objects
you're
in the
picking
lives
up
of
what
those
we're
we
putting
love,
down.
just to keep an eye on them. We do not feel or think, but we exist. So your car could have the soul in it.
I've
of
been
a spirit
thinking
you
of
travel
Florence in the
with.
Machine.
Why do you
It's
think there
like,
are not as many
loves
accidents
trucks.
as you'd expect with
You
people
thought
on their
that
phones?
it's Florence
I
in
do
the
not want to
Machine?
continue on with this. It is really not important. You need not know any of this now. You don't need to know this. I'm just telling you because, well, you asked. And so we didn't go further. She wanted to move on, so we moved on. But I'm sitting there and I'm just thinking, like, are you like, so does this have a soul in it? Like, this is insane. This is crazy. And I was really nervous about
not
sending
exactly
it to her
how
mom
I see
because
it.
I'm thinking, oh my God, what if her mom like puts this on social media and everybody's talking about the crazy animal communicator who said like a cat
I feel like that
told
just
her
comes with the
that
territory, though.
there's
I'm gonna be
true.
for
like,
real. I don't think
souls
it
in
matters.
You're talking
people's
to a
and,
cat.
like, is a soul in each one of these blinds, or
Hi,
is it
Becky.
the blinds as a whole? It was so crazy to me. So I know that there are going to be people out there that totally believe this and are like, this is true.
She's like, I don't think I
don't
do.
even know what I believe anymore, to be honest. After all these conversations I've had with animals, I don't even know at this point. Nothing surprises me anymore, I will just say. So I sent the session to her mom, and one of the things her mom told me was, she said about the whole car thing, since I can't stop thinking about it, my husband and I have joked that my car has a spirit because it's relatively new and constantly doing weird things, but it's gotten more crazy
That's
since
me.
Florence passed. So maybe she's my car now. I don't know. So another thing I just want to mention about this session, because it was really cool. So at the time when I was doing the session, I do the session remotely.
Car's haunted.
At the time,
the car is actually possessed.
I didn't know this. She told me
It's
by
me.
Florence.
No, it's possessed by me.
Her other cat, her other living cat, who is not affectionate at all, crawled up on her and laid on her exactly the way Florence used to. And we both thought that was so crazy because
this poor woman
said he is not affectionate. He doesn't do this. And she sent me pictures. She sent me a picture of what her living cat did when he did it. And then she showed me how Florence used to lay on her. And I was like, that's insane.
Form's
so
a little
I don't know
off,
how
but
this is going to be received. Believe me, honestly, you guys, I don't even know anymore. Like this, I don't even know. I mean, you're just along.
Okay, my thoughts and opinions about this. I don't think objects necessarily have a full soul separate to everything else, how she's putting it. It's not like having a soul in a body. But what creates everything is conscious energy. So there's no separation between me, my soul, and the desk in front of me. That goes into the separation is an illusion concept. So the cat is right in saying that a truck has a soul, but it is not like a soul trapped in the car like a living thing. It is an extension of soul, conscious, spirit energy.
Then how do you explain the CIA agent's soul that is imprisoned on the moon, Emily?
I don't believe that's real.
That is a real thing that we watched prior.
Yeah.
I saw a follow-up video from someone else that says souls can choose to inhabit objects. Well, I feel like depending on what you define as being a soul is going to change your viewpoints of it, because I don't know, there are people who are like a soul, like only like humans, animals have souls,
things that are conscious.
Yeah,
like,
things that are conscious have thoughts.
Think. Yeah.
But if you like, depending on what text, religion, culture you're looking at, the definition of what a soul is, and there really is no like scientific definition of this is exactly what a soul is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people equated that to when you die, you lose your soul. But in one of the books that I have, they talk about how once medicine evolved enough, you could keep a body sustained even if someone was brain dead.
Right.
So is the body still alive? Because prior it was, well, death is just when all of the bodily functions stop working, but we can artificially keep those
and that's why that's
running. So at what point do you classify death, which is how brain death became a thing? But there's still a lot of like contention around that line. So
but yeah, I've had a lot of people, because you mentioned the like religious thing, I've had a lot of people, because I explained my concept that everything is made up of soul energy. So like mountains have souls, they have conscious energy. So I've had people like make comments towards me of like, there's other different, I think it's like native religions that believe objects have souls and things like that, like you're talking about. So like they believe that mountains have souls. They believe that like, I don't know, trees have souls and stuff like that.
Yeah. So to me, it's like depending on what the soul, what you define as a soul is going, which is maybe not what people want to hear.
This is a convoluted question. That's why I'm like, this poor woman is not thinking about it in a like, is thinking in a very like narrowed way, if that makes sense. Because also this like concept doesn't, I don't know. It's convoluted to think of when you're a human being.
I wish I was an inanimate object.
Maybe you are. You ever think about that?
I'm an illusion. I was gonna Google something, but I completely lost it. So next one. Star seeds. Oh no. Fucking
hyper niche content.
Only starseeds understand. Number one is that we watch the darkest on TV, even though we have fried nervous systems, and then we're disturbed like 3 days later. Number two, we feel strange vibrations in our bed that no one else feels. When I put that on my story, literally everyone and their mother flooded my DMs. Right? We can feel things.
They probably just left their vibrator on.
We're not crazy. We are extraterrestrial beings, okay? Which brings me to my next point. We feel done with planet Earth. We low-key don't want to be here. No matter what our reality looks like, no matter how much harder and faster we quantum leap, this ain't our place, okay? Okay? So if you're just like, yo, I'm done.
If you're like quantum leaping.
I'm like super confused what people think quantum leaping is now. Because I think they think it's manifesting.
Well, I'm just like, if you're truly a starseed, an alien like you claim.
Right.
Why are you incapable of leaving Earth? That's not what other starseeds have said.
Yeah. They say that they're trying to help the population or something. Dude, I think I know too much about starseeds now from this. It's very weird.
Well, yeah, it's just all fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know. This is one of those spiritual topics where there's no convincing me that it's even...
That random people are aliens and they don't know it. And the reason why they like are trying to say that they know it, like this woman is saying, well, I don't really want to be on planet Earth. I'm sick of it. Does that mean she's a starseed?
What is a starseed? A starseed is...
Are they
really
alien
weird.
Hybrids, or they're just...
It
is
depends
it all
on
of those breeds of aliens?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's different... So it's like
There's different breeds of aliens that are humanoid.
Beings that come from other systems. So you have like the Lumerians and the Pleiadians,
Atlanteans.
but really it depends on which starseed you ask about it. But some of them, they're like, oh, aliens breeded with humans forever ago, and so now there's starseeds, half alien, half human.
Yeah.
But there are others who are like, I'm a starseed, but I'm just projecting my alien consciousness into a human body.
Yeah.
That's why I look like a human.
Yeah.
But also there are starseeds that are like, I look like a human because who said that aliens couldn't look like humans?
Yeah. So
Fucking hate starseeds so much.
there's this huge like cult conspiracy idea that if you feel like you don't belong here, that you feel a little bit alien around people. And a lot of times it goes into like how you look. So a lot of times starseed people are like blue-eyed, blonde hair, like very pale.
So you mean Donald Trump?
So you mean Donald Trump? Yes. Donald Trump
I come from
is-
the best.
That's why I was doing this. I'm like, if you did this entire like spiel in Donald Trump's accent, I fucking would die.
I was gonna say some shit, and I'm like, I will get in trouble by people if I say things.
But it stems from a lot of like, what do you want to? What word do you
White
use?
supremacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anti-Semitism. A lot of. I won't get into the full spiel of it because I feel like every single time just I see the word starseed, I have to tell everyone.
No one knows.
But
Especially when you get into the spiritual community, people think it's
True.
like a calling or something.
yeah, a lot of the concepts about starseeds are rooted in white supremacy and anti-Semitism. So a lot of times the way people talk about starseeds is they're this superior race to everyone else on Earth. They have a specific purpose and drive. So it's very lightly coded anti-Semitism. It's like anti-Semitic rhetoric and also like white supremacy. So not everyone that believes in starseeds are those things, but it's like a pipeline into like far right radical thinking.
The aliens that depicted as white is very common.
Yeah, and a lot of the times the races of aliens that they're talking about are like very I don't know, like very Aryan coded. Very like blonde hair, blue-eyed, light skin-esque. And then since we're on this topic, the whole concept of like lizard people, that is also, that's like starseeds are good, lizard people bad.
Yeah.
But a lot of times like lizard people is also a like dog whistle for Jewish. So it is anti-Semitic
yeah.
again. So the more you know.
Starseeds. That's why we can't get on the bandwagon of starseed concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about people who's half whore and human? Do you mean horse? I don't know. I don't know what
That
that is
one's not
specifically.
showing up
but
for me.
there's my rant about starseeds.
That's because you volunteered here. You were completed with Earth, your cycle. But you're like, bro, let me just do one last time because there's
Yes.
like a huge
Horse
shift that's
people.
happening in humanity. I guess I'll join the
horse is
party.
that?
It's like you're
Whose
done
horse
with
is
8th
that?
grade, but you have to go back for one more year, one more round. Because we don't fear death, we fear reincarnation. So if that's you, welcome home. I love you. I see you. These are things that only starseeds understand.
But also like I understood starseed bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically people think it's a race
Number
of
one is that
it's a race of aliens that's better than everyone else that's trying to like make the human population better. So that's
We
why
gotta make spirituality great again.
So that's why it is seated in like white supremacy.
PETA. Do I have a horse?
PETA, the horse is here.
I don't. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
surprised
I
we
do.
don't have a horse one. We say that all the time.
Peter, the horse is here.
You stupid
What?
Why is it?
At least it didn't go
Not
all the way.
using that one again. Oh my god.
You did not hear that.
No, 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 no.
Ooh. Bad taste.
I just saved it because it said Peter Griffin horse. Listen to all of them before. Holy
Listen
shit.
to the whole clip.
Listen to the whole clip. Wow. Moving on.
Old
Oh,
soul.
that's not this.
Okay.
I shouldn't be saying this, but it needs to be said that there are people on planet Earth whose job is to keep the frequency as low as possible, and you should know about that. So these are
They're
people who are like
energy
the
vampires.
gatekeepers of reality, and they are actual physical human beings who go out into the world and they make sure that there aren't very many high vibrations out there so that people stay in poverty, sickness, and suffering. And those people actually come around and they try to make sure that there is a feeling of fear or paranoia wherever you go. And when somebody's vibrating a little bit too high, they come in to try to interrupt that frequency
Sounds
so
like
that you
Donald
can't
Trump.
do the job that you're here to do. Now, you'll notice that these people can show up in my lived experience this last week. You'll notice that these people show up looking like normal people. They might even appear to be part of a family, but if you take a little
Oh
bit
yes,
of a closer
the
look, you're like,
demons.
those people
Sounds
sort of
like
look
my
similar,
mom.
but they don't really have the energy of a blended family. Like they were kind of just like characters that were placed in a circle and they're all playing a role
This sounds
as if they're on a
familiar.
movie set. Those are the people you want to look out for because they will watch you and they're trying to disturb the frequency so you cannot do your job. So the question is, what
How do
you
I know what my job is,
when
though?
these people have
Or
their
am I one
eyes
of the
on you?
people who's keeping the frequency
Well,
low?
I'm
I've
gonna
been
call
told I've
it
been
a
keeping the
little bit of
frequency
crazy
low.
work,
True.
which is
It's true.
acting a little bit abnormal, but just expressing your heart's deepest desire in that moment. What did that look for me? Getting out a blanket from the car and dancing around a gas station in circles and singing loudly. I am the crazy lady sometimes because when there are people coming in who are trying to drag that vibration down, somebody's got to bring it up again, and that basically makes you invisible from whatever they're trying to do. So, for all of y'all who feel insecure about acting weird in public, or people who are like, you're stimming and you're uncomfortable doing that, or you want to sing a song and you think that's really strange, it's actually your protection that you're holding back from yourself vibrationally. And that is actually as simple as it gets, and that's really all there is to it.
I love
is-
how it's like, here's experiences that neurodivergent people experience. Everyone who's neurotypical, evil.
Evil.
And this is a Wendy's.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. That's how I feel about this one, honestly.
Men in Black. So, like,
What?
gatekeepers. Wow.
Energy vampires is the word that she needs.
Oh, Lord. Where did they even get this information? Is there a special Wikipedia somewhere? I would love to know.
It's TikTok.
True. TikTok
'Cause
is
it's
where you
true.
get it.
I'm like, oh my god, how do these people come up with this stuff?
like,
But
I
it's because
shouldn't-
of TikTok.
I feel like I was forced against my will to learn all about starseeds and all of these aliens and things.
I still think like the stuff about the Book of Revelations, people are obsessed with that. And they make up these crazy conspiracies about it.
It's in the WooWoo wiki. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
We need
Stop.
write
You
that
keep
down.
giving us like taglines of things and we're gonna make more businesses and we can't handle more businesses.
It's
Like
true.
the Woo Woo Wiki? Oh no.
WooWoo wiki.
Oh, it's over.
The Easy Bake Coven.
The Easy Bake Oven.
Amazing.
It's fine.
If you
we're
need a good
fine.
branding tagline, ask my mother.
New job.
Cannot control her weight, then how can she control her magic? Now, this was brought to my attention by one of my mutuals.
Call your resource library that true. Jada, I know Jada sent this one, and she said like somewhat trigger warning because very disgusting things. I haven't watched it. I just read what Jada's trigger warning was.
I'm assuming it has something to do with
fat phobia.
Yeah.
EDs. Yep.
With EDs.
I am Magnetic Goddess on her live stream. This happened about a few weeks ago. And a lot of people would get offended by this, but actually, as an occultist, I really understand it. Your body is a temple, right? You are the first sign of your magic, okay? I know it's gonna offend some people, but you have to look at the man in the mirror. A big part about magic is discipline, and it's also focus and knowing how to channel energy. So if you cannot channel your energy and be disciplined to the point where you're cutting back on what you eat, how are you able to focus and channel that energy?
Sometimes it doesn't matter what you fucking eat. Genetics.
Yeah. This is like that BS of like, you're lowering your vibration if you eat ice cream. But you should go check out that Ninja Creamy. I'm sorry.
You have to eat vegan and only...
Let's take a moment to go be influenced by the Ninja Creamy.
You're only allowed to eat grass, and you have to graze on it on all fours. You're
high
actually
vibe food.
A cow.
You're actually a cow.
That would imply that there are no fat witches, and that simply is not true. Right? Like, this also just has, like, it's classist for one.
Yeah.
It's ableist.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's very black and white thinking, too.
And be disciplined for your magic. It's just so funny to me because people may look at like a big mama and be like, oh yeah, she's good at her magic, big mama. Bro, she's out of control. She can't even control her weight. Like, y'all judge. Like, I hate that shit on witch talk. Like, you will think a pretty witch is not powerful. But in magic, you have to be meticulous about your shit. You have to be dedicated. And by you going to the gym, working out, taking care of yourself, that literally shows it. Just because someone is an older person and they have a bit of weight on them and you call them big mama doesn't mean that their spells are powerful. Look at their lives. Look at their lives. They have no progression. Only thing going up is their weight. No shade. Villain era. Ooh, it's that domination oil, that Lilith oil making me speak too much. Too much.
And it only has 3,500 likes. I'm sorry, I should not be talking about that.
I would never want to be this person's friend. That's what I'm going to say. No shade.
Wait,
oh, man, so shade, right?
I had a woman once go on like 10-minute rant to me about when I offered her a soy latte. Apparently the Illuminati was mind controlling us through soybeans. Oh my God. I had a teacher who wouldn't drink milk because she thought cows were aliens. She also had blue hair, but I don't know if that two were related.
Listen, I don't think that's related. I know plenty of people with blue hair that don't think cows are aliens.
You're welcome.
Dolphins are the aliens.
True.
Because they're blue.
Cows are
Not
aliens and don't drink their milk.
Mormons don't believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I heard that the other night.
My favorite thing now is when something comes up and it's related to like Mormonism, and Em will just look at me like, tell me if it's
like,
true
you haven't
or not.
told me this about Mormonism.
Like,
I didn't know this about Mormonism.
Girl, blaming the domination oil, like that's all you. I'm like, no, you're just kind of a bitch. The R's make no sense on the T-Rex. They're just little guys.
It's because they're wings.
Do we try to watch more of this, or do we just skip it because
it's a long one?
And I'm angry.
Like, what the fuck? How did this is her channel, right?
I think so.
Just wondering. It's not like someone reposting it. You can skip it.
Let's
point, and they're trying, but they can't do it because
it's rage-inducing.
Let's speed it up.
They have no self-control. They have no self-control. They can't tell themselves no. They can't tell themselves stop, don't eat that. They can't tell themselves let's go on this run. They can't tell themselves let's go on this walk. Then no, personally, I wouldn't go with them. I wouldn't go with them. Okay, I'm completely obsessed. Look at me. I'm obsessed with myself. Like, my nipple showing,
Do
I
you
don't
think
even
she's a
care.
Leo?
Like, this is the epitome of a goddess. A goddess is going to take care of herself. A goddess is going to be able to channel her energy in the right way. A goddess, so especially if she's working with other people. Hello? Anyways, another reason why I love the whole physical glamour magic and, you know, going to the gym, even on days that I may not want to, is because you need to be habit stacking. Yes, you need to start habit stacking and stacking your habits. Again, people wait for this miraculous moment. Oh, am I going to feel good enough to go to the gym? Am I going to feel good enough to do this? You're stuck in comfort. You're never going to change because you're too comfortable. You have to make yourself uncomfortable in life. Like, you see, magic doesn't just stop with candles. Magic is your lifestyle. It's how you move because your body is a temple. Even in African spirituality, they say your Ori is the main Orisha. So your Ori is the main Orisha. That means you are the main Orisha. So how are you living a magical life? How are you, you know, being rich?
She just really wants us to look at her body and like
she just needs a reason.
And like listen,
like talk
if
about it.
Like this like strict regiment works for her, power to her. It's fine.
But don't shit on other people. Their magic works just fine, I promise.
Yeah, I don't think that your weight has to do with anything. I think that's stupid.
What do they sell it? I'm sorry.
You can talk about how things work for you, and that's fine, but putting people down and body shaming people and in such like a disgusting way, like it's not coming from a like, hey, this is how to like take care of yourself. It's you have no discipline because you're fat, and that is so toxic as fuck.
Love and light.
I'm done watching this. I'm just gonna get more angry. And we're only a couple in, so I can't make a dramatic exit yet. This next one is from Damien, and it's on Instagram.
This week's question is, are you the same Freya we hear about in Norse mythology?
Ooh, excited to hear the answer to this one.
Yeah, me too.
There are some threads that are the same between me and the deity you speak of. There are things and places where we overlap and places where we do not. It is actually not so divided. There are times where if you are calling onto the being that
I did not realize how big this was.
Why is it so many people that channel do this?
Yeah.
That is not what Freya sounds like.
The trance channeling. We watched a documentary. There are people that call themselves physical mediums that like do this crazy thing. And in the documentary, there was this woman specifically. You like go up to this like room that they have. They put the medium in this like box and like attach her arm and legs to the chair. And then there's like a curtain that like covers her in this box. And apparently like crazy shit happens. It's like dark, so you can't see. It can't be video recorded, but it's audio recorded. And apparently like ectoplasm happens, and you can see like spirit apparitions walking around in ectoplasm.
That is where Em and I learned that people actually think that ectoplasm is real. And that it actually stems from a medium that is channeling.
Yes.
Because it
comes out
of
a
physical
medium.
Manifestation.
Yeah.
But
she channels like this, but it wasn't just like physical mediumship stuff where she does this like weird channeling.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen so many people now who do channeling like this.
Yes.
And it's always just so interesting to me because it's always like eyes closed, change the pitch of their voice, and like talk and move in a very specific way.
And they all talk the same too. Like the same like inflection, like how she is here. And the other person that we watched in that documentary claims that when she does channeling like this is like her trance channeling, where she's in like a transient state. She doesn't remember anything that is said or done. So it's kind of literally like these she has like specific guides that she talks to, and it seems like this woman also does, specifically Freya, maybe. And they speak through them like this, like they like allow them to like use their body or whatever.
It's just so weird to me because I don't know. When I see it, it makes me believe in like channeling less and less.
Right.
Because I'm like, so why does every like Jada said, why the voice? Why is the inflection in like the exact way it is? Because every time like we like talk to spirit, it's not, they don't talk in like this weird inflection.
Yeah.
And it's, if it wasn't, so many people do it the same, and it's like they've picked it up from other people
by watching other people.
So it's like, I've seen a lot of channeling voices be British.
Interesting. Yeah. There's this one that we've heard a lot where it's like a high pitch with that specific inflection. The other one is
the like really deep like growl,
like growl, raspy.
Which the same documentary Em was talking about, the woman who does channeling talks deep, and it literally sounds almost identical to the recordings of the girls from the Enfield poltergeist.
Yeah, because there's another documentary that covers specifically the like audio recordings before Ed and Lorraine Warren go into the case itself. There was a team that went into the case and did a lot of like audio recordings of what happened. So there's a documentary that basically like recreates the visuals based upon the like audio recordings.
That one is on, that documentary is on Apple TV, and I think it's just called The Enfield Poltergeist.
Yeah.
But
what's the other one? That one's on Netflix? Netflix?
Was that Surviving Death?
Something like that.
I think it was that. That sounds correct.
This stuff is like not what I thought. Like, this is a little woo-woo for us.
Surviving Death. It's on Netflix.
Surviving Death is the documentary where there's this physical medium that does this type of channeling.
Yeah.
This is not something that I realized was a thing until after watching that documentary.
Yeah. And so now every time I see it, I'm like,
yeah. It like relates back to that and like things that I didn't think people actually like believed.
We need to do a resource library so bad. So
yes.
Like, dump all of this information everywhere.
Is Freya in this way? I will come to you, but that is because you are calling to those aspects of that goddess. And I will tell you, there are other aspects that are not me, and there are aspects of her and ways she is perceived that I can say I am not. But I am a Freya. I am an aspect of this.
So she's Freya, but she's not Freya.
She's like
Schrodinger's Freya.
She's like a fragment of Freya, apparently. Every time I talk to Freya, she is mean to me. She just thinks I'm a pushover. I don't work with Freya.
To remember what that one guy's name is.
The dude that channels like one of his spirit guides.
Yeah,
that's kind of like Bashar. Oh yes.
Yeah, Lee Harris.
Yeah, Lee Harris. He was on
a podcast that we watched his stuff. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of. Is there like a thing where he's channeling? I think this.
Hello everyone. I'm Lee. I'm an. We see feminine fire is right. Is this to agree? Is the structures. And that's not me being doom.
I just want to see him, like, show him channeling.
I mean, you can go back into YouTube channeling it. I mean, you could look at that one, maybe.
Here,
yeah,
I'll
go back to her. She definitely has it.
For control, necessarily the ones that are.
Let me get
the bigger reason I don't
into him
happening is on an energetic
and also the
There it is.
memory in your soul of what it was like the last time a civilization went down and you were here. So what you are actually cycling through, and this may be a surprising or controversial take for
It's like
some
this.
of you,
It's the same like
you are cycling through a lot
inflection.
of darkness very fast so that it doesn't need to play out. Now, we understand that when you
I've heard he used to channel with his eyes open. In that podcast, he talks about how he feels weird with his eyes open, so that's why he closes them now.
Which is like, whatever. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's just always, I feel like, too, the, like, answers to the universe that these people who are channeling these beings give never actually mean shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
I mean,
it's like, oh,
yeah.
love, light. We're in war right now because people are bad. Like,
Yeah, well, a lot of the channelers that I see, it's very clear that it is based upon their own biases that they are like answering specific questions about things. I don't know. I especially agree with the Lee Harris. What's his last name?
Harris.
Lee Harris. We watched that one podcast, and I'm skeptical of him.
Yeah.
And then we also have an off-topic question of Queen of the Underworld. So you mentioned that Freya's being mean to you, but who do you actually work with? I've been working with Lilith lately. Oh my god, Medusa came to me the other day. I'm dealing with a lot of trauma.
It was just how he said it.
Yeah. But we also work with Hades and Loki.
Yeah, Hades. I've worked with Hades for getting close to a decade now. And then I've worked with Loki for 3 years, and then Lilith. I would say those are like the 3 main ones that I work with. I've worked with other like deities, daemons, things for times. But I would say that those are the core 3 that I work with long term. You should check out our podcasts where we talk about it. As a Supernatural fan, I'm quite scared of Lilith.
You should be.
I also love Supernatural.
True.
I haven't gotten you far enough into Lilith.
What do you mean?
In Supernatural.
Did she come back?
Anyway.
I thought she was dead. Oh no.
Do you know how many times everyone in Supernatural dies and then comes back?
We got to like a weird part with dragons, I think. Right?
Leviathan. We're in the Leviathan season.
The Leviathan season is fucking weird.
Yeah, I've got the Mark of Cain tattoo. Nice. I want to get M to that point because I really liked the Cain arc.
Is that after Leviathan? Leviathan is very weird. Does Castiel come back?
Yeah. There's 15 seasons.
We like Castiel. Castiel and Dean. Ship them. Anyways.
Oh, guys.
How to recognize a reptilian.
Lizard.
Lizard.
It gets good after that. Yeah. I was never a fan of the Leviathan season.
Well, I liked all of the like archangels and stuff, and then we started doing weird shit with Leviathan, and it was mostly just weird snake dragon things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently we've been binge watching The Walking Dead. So we just finished season 8 of, right?
I have no
I think
idea.
so, yeah. Season 8 of The Walking
watched
Dead.
It. Oh, Walking Dead. I thought you were talking about Supernatural.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
Yeah, we've been watching The Walking Dead.
We just finished season 8 before this.
Yeah.
We watched it with dinner.
We just watched the season finale.
Mm-hmm.
There is a sparkle on my face that I've been seeing. It's right there. You see it? I got that from a child this morning.
What's up, Purple Waffles? All right, it's lizard time.
It's lizard
You are a
time.
reptiloid, or if there is a reptiloid near you, their distinguishing feature is that they have no connection to the earth.
Oh.
What does it mean to have a connection to the earth? It means being able to draw energy from the earth and from nature, as well as release negativity into the ground. A reptiloid entity does not have such a connection, so it can only feed on energy from people. These are so-called energy vampires. How do they feed? Often they are...
So now the energy vampires are also lizards?
Lizard.
That doesn't make any sense, because aren't you feeding off the earth if you're feeding off of people? Because they're earthly creatures and they're feeding off the earth? Or are you feeding on people's negativity? Are you like plants that are breathing in carbon dioxide so that they can breathe out oxygen?
Next you're going to tell us that the lizards are dolphins.
I hope so.
Trolls like this. You know, there are people on the internet who love to troll, who enjoy provoking negative emotions, intimidating, driving others to hysteria, destabilizing, creating dependencies, and manipulating. The second sign is the eyes. If a person's eyes are the mirror of the soul, a reptiloid does not have this. And the eyes of reptiloids are cold. They don't look like human eyes. There's something reptilian or even fish-like about them. They love power. Often they become politicians.
What about animals that have human-looking eyes, like dogs? Like the dogs that their face looks too human.
What are you saying about it?
Well,
I can't.
Well, she's saying that like lizard people's eyes
look like
have like no
eyes. They
soul.
look like fish.
But what about like dogs that look like that they have a human soul? When are we going to talk about that?
Yeah. That hurts my brain.
When are we going to talk about it? And it's always the same dogs. It's like golden doodles. They always have it.
Snakes with human traits.
Lizard.
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 They become leaders of cults. They like to be spiritual teachers, gurus. How can you tell if you are a
She seems like a spiritual guru teacher.
Guru.
Is she a lizard?
Yeah, I mean,
Am
her
I a
eyes.
lizard?
Her eyes could be characterized as dead. I can't think of a better word.
I mean,
I feel called out because I'm like resting bitch face. This face.
yes.
The
Lizard.
E-files and lizards. And
To realize
lizards.
that what's been released in the e-files is not liberal versus conservative. It's not right versus left. It is literally alien versus human. And everybody who's saying that, like, oh, all the information that's in there is too far-fetched, SA, all this crazy shit that's been happening with children. No, that shit is real. What do you?
I think everything is tied to the E-files.
This is the thing that I hate the most. That is, like, there are very serious fucking things that happened in these E-files that it's like, you know what? Let's ignore all of that. The fact that she's like, you know, there's far-fetched things in there, like SA. And I'm like, it's not far-fetched. That it happened.
Yeah.
But now you're jumping to aliens, like, and lizards.
I feel like I don't know, because I also see a lot of people like go back to like the satanic panic, which I mean, it kind of is the satanic panic, but not like drinking children's blood or something.
Oh, there's some of that in the E-files, but it's all fake. Like, because the stuff that's in there, they've included like everything. So a lot of things before Trump became president, there were people like making false reports and claiming things. So there are known fake claims in there. And those are the things that a lot of these types of people leech onto. And I'm like, I feel like we're losing the plot.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Why are aliens getting blamed for the horrible things we did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, my thought is all of these like horrible things are very much like humanistic type behaviors. Some like higher spiritual entity. Why would they need to involve themselves in such horrible shit?
Yeah, why can't we just see it for what it is? Disgusting. Why do we have to, like, pretend it's not that? I don't fucking know, my guy.
Yeah, like my mom said, there's nothing more evil than humans.
That's true.
Every single time we go ghost hunting,
Yeah.
it's like humans, like
Scary
living
signal.
human beings, are scarier than any paranormal activity that could happen.
Because, like, we've talked to demons and we've talked to people. I would prefer to talk to a demon over a person solely because they have that, like, humanistic sickness of, like, there's experience behind their words when they say certain things to you, whereas a demon doesn't have that, like, humanistic experience, so it's more like blood everywhere type shit.
I think aliens feed off of the negative ones, at least, and take it from somebody who knows, who's had experience with these things. Look at my eyes. Do you think that I'm lying?
I was about to say.
I was gonna say.
I was like, why are your eyes
are
so
looking a
glowing?
little-
Lizard.
The last one we watched just said to watch out for the eyes. You're a little too
We
blue.
need, like, a checklist.
I didn't watch the whole video before I submitted it, but I knew it'd get a
Same.
good reaction. That's why I like it. What's the difference between positive and negative aliens? Human perception.
Yeah, so like we said before, the lizard people are used in a, like, anti-Semitic sort of way. So they are, they, like, tie them to people that, like, Jewish people. So that's why they, like, demonize them. But a starseed of the, like, beautiful, white-skinned, blonde, blue-eyed, those are the beautiful, like, higher up aliens that aren't, like, feeding off of your energy. They're trying to, like, save humanity. Lizard people are trying to, like, destroy humanity.
And a lot of times they talk about needing to, like, rid the earth of these, like, dark, like, negative beings.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitic, white supremacist.
Yeah.
Literally, it's Nazi shit.
Yeah. So that's why lizard people are bad aliens. So they get the bad claims that humans are actually doing. And the starseeds get the good claims that they're saving everyone and building the pyramids.
But I think the concept of good versus bad is solely a human thing.
Same.
I don't think that outside of
subjective to
humans like think in those black and white good versus evil type things.
True.
So
take it from somebody who knows and understands that, yes, there is so much darkness that humans cannot even understand exists. But on the flip side, there's a lot of light in this world as well. And so all of this darkness is finally being brought into light. Stop falling into the illusion of us versus them mentality. Even aliens versus humans, we're all still one. Okay, we all come from source. We're all here for experience.
I like that she opened with, like, it's not left versus right, it's human versus aliens. But then it's like, but it's not really us versus aliens. We can all sing Kumbaya. But again, it is us versus
it's
lizards.
not left versus right. It's not liberal versus conservative. Everybody, like, wake up. When are people going to
Lizard.
Cut it out, Energy 101. Oh no.
Amazing.
And so I've learned that I attract a lot of parasites. And so I've learned that snapping is the best way to cut a cord. And I do this all the time. I will walk past someone, feel their energy pulling me back, and I will snap it clean. Snap
Energy
it.
vampires.
And you can do this with ruminating thoughts. You can pull a thought out of your mind.
You just
snap
do it in people's
clean.
faces.
You can
poof, be gone.
When energy has become weird in a conversation, and it will clear it out. You can even snap if you're starting to get energy coming in from somewhere else, from someone else, from other realms, etc., etc. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You can snap that and be like, shut up. It's a really good, simple technique, energy work technique that allows you to work with energy in a grounded way. And it's something that most people don't even notice. The main thing that you have to be aware of when you do it is that you are consciously snapping that cut.
Probably
My name's
because they're
Victoria.
Like,
I'm
why
somatic
the fuck
breathwork
is she
practitioner.
snapping? No, literally, I'm like, the vibes probably changed because they're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, what? Why are you snapping at me? Like a sassy drag queen just.
Above, so below, and as below, so above. With this
Really like
knowledge
that
alone,
movie.
you may work miracles.
You should watch that movie with
Sound
me.
familiar? And no, it's not the Kabbalion. Why does it look like I'm crying? That was the second line of the Emerald Tablet. And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
What the fuck is the Emerald Tablet?
Mistranslation. Even Isaac Newton mistranslated it. So let's get into it. But first,
I feel like I missed a few chapters.
Me too.
Masters in Jungian dream analysis and occult symbolism. And I'm a writer, teacher, tarot reader, and shapeshifter. I turn into a cat sometimes.
Clickbait.
As you may or may not
She
know,
turns into a
the
cat.
origins of the Emerald Tablet are still unknown. The earliest surviving version is from the 7th century, supposedly, and is written in Arabic
She's
by a
getting
man
too
named
close for me.
Balinas. And in
I'm
his
scared.
book, Sirr al-Khali'a wa San'a al-Tabi'a, or The Secret of Creation and the Art of Nature, Balinas says he enters a hidden chamber where he finds the statue of
Why
an
is it
old man
always these
sitting on a golden
tablets?
throne. And in his hands was the Emerald Tablet. Balinas says that the tablet was written in Syriac. And historians today have pretty much agreed that it probably was based on a much older Syriac document. But let's go back to our second line. The English translation of as above, so below gives the sense of correspondence and reflection, as if the above and the below were two distinct entities that reflected one another. But the Arabic line is in al-a'la min al-asfal wal-asfal min al-a'la, which means the above is from the below, and the below is from that which is above. It's not a theory of correspondence and reflection. More importantly, it is not a binary. The above and below don't reflect one another, they are one another. So let's do a little reprogramming. You aren't like the stars. You are the stars. Dreams
I
do
thought that
not
was
reflect
Riker.
your life. Your life is the stuff of dreams. And you aren't masculine or feminine. Your masculinity informs your femininity.
You're correct.
and
I'm
vice versa.
non-binary.
There isn't an
That's
east
what it
and a
says.
west. There's
Say
a place
no
the
to
sun
binary
rises and a
thinking.
place the sun sets.
You guys heard it here first. Everyone
During-
knows non-binary.
During Pride Month.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride.
You're now...
Do you know how many people told me Happy Pride the last 10 days? More than they should.
I think she actually just stole everyone's gender. I think that's what's happening.
Oh, that's totally, I would believe that. Look at it. Look at her. She definitely is.
Oh no.
Demonic attachments in
If
spiritual.
you see someone's demons before they do, the demons will attach to you. If you're an empath, if
Oh,
you're intuitive,
amazing.
if you are able to feel and sense what other people are feeling, if you're able to see someone else's potential and the ways that they aren't fulfilling that potential, even though you can hear them talking about their pains, you can hear them talking about the ways that they feel out of alignment, but they themselves can't see the gap or see the bridge of how to get to where they're going from where they're at. But you can see that, and you can see the parts of them that they're not fully embodying
Just
to be the
fear-mongering.
version of themselves they want to be. The darkness that lies in the shadows that is covering up the versions of them that they can't see,
This is
but you can
such a long
see.
one.
Yeah,
is
I'm
their
like, I
demon.
think she
And
got
when
the
you
point
witness them and
across.
you bring attention to them, those demons form attachments to you. When you call them by name,
Sorry,
and I don't mean
captions?
Stephen or Kyle or Jacob. I mean when you identify the emotion or what they're avoiding, and you don't have to necessarily do this consciously, but when you are a seer, when you are a priestess, when you are a goddess, when you are anchored in your womb, when you're able to see past this 3D world, when you are a psychic,
You're
when you
just
are a
looking for
seer,
the sparkle.
you can see out those demons. People don't, we haven't been
I
taught
can
how to
see it
recognize
on
that
my
those are
face,
demons. They're
like-
not always.
Oh, whoops.
If you see
I know what you are.
Say it out loud.
Lizard.
Vampire.
someone's demons before they do, but you can see that, and you can
That's not as long
that
as
is
I thought it
that
was.
lies the
But
versions
still.
of them that they can't see, but you can see is their demons. And when you witness them and you bring attention to them, those demons form attachments to you. When you call them by name, and I don't mean Stephen or Kyle or Jacob, I mean when you identify the emotion or what they're avoiding. And you don't have to necessarily do this consciously, but when you are a seer, when you are a priestess, when you are a goddess, when you are anchored
I'm so confused
in
by
your
what you're talking.
womb, when you're able
Half
to
of
see
these
past
confuse
this
the
3D
fuck
world,
out of
when
me.
you are
He's
psychic,
saying
when you
if
are
you
a
see a
seer,
demon
you
around
can see
someone,
people's demons.
now
People
they're
don't,
attached
we
to
haven't
you.
been taught how to
Also,
recognize
don't
and
say a
observe
demon's
demons. They're
name
not
because they'll
always these
attach
big,
themselves
scary
to
It's
you.
true. I did see and now she's attached to me. And she is a demon.
And that's why I sparkle.
And that's why she's also forever 13.
True.
Vicious things. They are the thoughts and the beliefs suppressing us from embodying more of our soul and stepping into our authenticity. When you see someone
Her outfit
else's
is very
demon
interesting.
and you call it by name, even if you just
Yeah.
bring your awareness to it in your field, that demon
Like, she's got
forms
the
an
Eye of
attachment to you.
Horus.
This is why distortion happens in relationships. Have you ever been in a connection where things were going well and you had to withdraw for your own personal energetic flow, and then the other person suddenly made you out to be a villain? Or perhaps a situation happened and the other person who you were once close with and connected to all of a sudden is committed to not understanding your side of
Holy. How do you not look at the demon?
True.
with that person, because when they can't
Oh my goodness.
attach
Holy.
themselves
Okay.
to others,
I like that
what you
it doesn't show me the full
Yeah, for
thing.
a second I thought it was 2 minutes, not 10 minutes.
visible
Yeah.
I think she got
Just
her
don't-
message across in the first, 30 seconds.
I think she got it across multiple times.
Like, if you're an empath and you see a demon,
Wrong.
they're attached to you now. Have a nice day.
If spirit guides had social media.
Amazing.
What I eat in a day as a fifth dimensional being. I wake up at 3:33 every morning, cold plunge in the astral realm, and immediately
made these
begin guiding.
filters?
Welcome back to the Soul Contact Podcast. Today, we're talking about emotionally avoidant humans. Just touched down in Atlantis, taking a much-needed break from humanity. Get ready with me to send my human a completely unavoidable karmic lesson. If your human isn't awakening, you're
I like that the
probably
class
dying
is
of
covering what
synchronicity.
you're trying.
That's why
If
it
you
fits
join
so
my
well.
masterclass,
Fucking
hey
spirit
guys,
guides.
I'm taking a break from social media to focus on my frequency. I've
focus on
guided
my
over
frequency.
40,000 incarnations, and now I teach other spirit guides how to scale. What I eat in a
My God.
A girl boss.
Amazing. Does spiritual psychosis mean you're crazy?
Yes.
Oh no.
I keep seeing these videos about people saying how they were in spiritual psychosis for years. Like they thought the universe was talking to them through conversations that people be walking by and say certain things, or animals, or through TV or movies or music. Well, no shit, bro. How do you think it works? How do you think when you're tapped in, that's how God, the universe, talks to everybody through everything? So if you think that it's because you're crazy, then that means
What
you're
is he
saying that all the
saying?
psychics out there are all in spiritual psychosis.
Okay.
How do you think the psychics get their answers?
I don't think
so
that's the same
Because the
thing.
universe speaks to them through different things, through the tarot cards. I was
Oh,
watching this one tarot reader
psychosis
on live.
is
She
when
answered somebody's question.
Tarot.
you hear
She didn't even pull
voices,
a card.
or he
A
thinks you're
song
hearing
came on,
voices.
and that's where she got her answer from. Well, in this song, they're talking about this and this, so the answer is yes. That's how it works, bro. The universe talks to you through everything. You're not fucking crazy.
I'm
Keep seeing these.
confused.
I feel crazier after watching that.
My brain hurts.
If you ever wake up in the middle of the night and you feel a creepy presence
It's
in
me.
your room, ask for Archangel Michael to come and help you. Just say,
If you ask for
Michael,
Archangel
help me,"
Michael, I'll
and he
come.
will chase the spirit away.
Stop.
What?
What?
I'm laughing because you said. Never mind. Such a dangerous thing to say to people in psychosis.
True. True.
Have you seen the account? This isn't directly related to any of this.
Okay.
But there's a creator who has schizophrenia, and
Yeah.
he has like a dog that helps him. So
Oh, yes.
my favorite are the comments of like, there's no dog there.
I didn't know that.
He thinks it's hilarious.
He has a dog that he basically trained to like greet people, and if there's no one there and it's one of his hallucinations, he basically asks them, go say hi, and if there's no one there, he doesn't go say hi, so that the person with schizophrenia knows if it's a hallucination or if he's actually seeing someone.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. Like, there's no dog there.
He also is the one who like shared those things laughing. So
I think that's hilarious. I would think that's hilarious if I had schizophrenia.
well, that is the last of our
Did we even watch that one? Okay.
Yeah, it was 15 seconds.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Wait, this one, is this ours?
Yes.
Okay.
I fucking hate this guy.
I know, that's why he says crazy fucking shit.
He's like an ex-military dude who has a podcast and
He
talks to a lot of right-wing people.
He talks to this, what I would presume, problematic priest. If someone knows a priest that like claims things like this guy does, like claims that he's done like 100 exorcisms and like has watched people levitate, please contact us. I really want to do a collaboration with you. Like, in all seriousness, I really want to know if it's true. Like, if that has actually happened.
Or demonic.
Yeah, they're not channeling your dead relatives. So right now we have at least 3 guardian angels in the room. There's also probably demons in this room, and they're listening, and they hear every bit of what we're saying.
It's where the demons were listening.
And when somebody says, well, the psychic told me my mother shared this with me when I was 10, and nobody ever knew that but us. So it has to be my mom, except for the demons in the room who also heard it.
Psychics are...
Demons are following you everywhere. That's why they know everything about you.
And honestly, you guys would be shocked by the amount of comments we get where people tell us that we're actually talking to demons and we need Jesus.
Yeah, well, I just think about that, like, one medium that, like, won't talk to her spirit guides because she's so worried about it being a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to, like, move it over a little bit.
Well, it's just because this is...
That one's just a weird size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's because this one isn't available. Great.
Oh.
What are some of the things you've seen during an exorcism?
Same guy.
Levitation, you had mentioned shape-shifting.
Yeah. If you've seen it on Hollywood, I've seen it. Most of the cases, the thing that you're going to see the most of is morphing. That's our technical name for it. You're mentioning shape-shifting. We call it morphing, which is basically where the person changes form or shape. The cases that you have, that's about 80 to 90% of what you're going to see. For example, women will change all of a sudden, their facial structure changes and it looks like a man.
Like a skinwalker.
Yeah, exactly. There's also certain kind of complexion changes. The morphing can be everything from just all of a sudden that, women kind of look like a man. They'll change into...
That goes in... Sorry, go ahead.
You say what you were... I was going to say something entirely unserious.
That goes into a lot of Exorcist things, like from the Exorcist movie, because the little girl was possessed and her like face like fully changes.
Maybe they just got transgender operations
on their faces.
They make there's like facial feminization surgeries and masculinization.
Yeah.
So maybe
at Claire's.
Maybe it's Pride and we should be a little nicer, okay?
During Pride Month?
Have you personally seen this?
Most of the ones that I've been knowledgeable about is what exorcists who trained me have seen, or in the cases that they've seen. So I did assist a priest in a case where anytime the priest would put his stole on the back of the person's head, the front of the person's face
Top
would
surgery at Claire's.
And change into the shape of a wolf. The guys just...
Speaking of top surgery at Claire's.
We're going to Claire's.
Next week, I will find out when my... Claire's appointment is
when my
to
Claire's
get top
appointment
surgery.
is. We're going to Claire's.
So I'm like almost there. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
I'm gonna chop these bitches off.
Come out. If you take it back off, it'd go back. With levitation, I just don't tolerate it. You know, I've seen it.
How many times have you seen it?
Personally, I've only seen it twice, but that's only because I tend to see other things, like extreme forms of occult knowledge where people know stuff that there's no way this person could ever know this. Exorcists, well, so like if you go to Italy, there's one exorcist, he sees levitation almost all the time. Other exorcists who have done it as long as I have.
Like actual top surgery? Yes, actual top surgery.
Yes. All jokes aside.
Yeah, I have a appointment with my surgeon next week to sign all the paperwork and figure out a date. So I'm very excited.
But yeah, before you say this, I need someone like this to talk to. And if they have videos of their exorcisms, I want to see them.
I need to see an exorcism. Same.
Like levitation. Like I've seen so many like priests on TikTok talk about how many like levitations they've seen. And I'm like, what? Sharing is caring. I want to see that too.
Yeah, why if he can do podcasts, why can't he show some proof? I need to see it.
Can we come in on one of your exorcists? I know that that's probably a no-no because they're going to think that like demon's going to jump into one of us, but let's get real. They should be scared of us.
Well, my thought is I want to know what being possessed by a demon feels like. So it's a win-win for everybody involved. They don't need to perform a second exorcism.
Yeah. We'll deal with the demon coming in, like, playing around in our body like a puppet master.
You don't need to, like, get a box or anything to trap the demon in.
We'll take it.
I'll wear it happily. Please puppet my body so I don't have to do shit.
Yeah,
I'm
especially
tired.
if we're levitating, we don't have to walk again. I'm sorry. I'm like, so it's a joke, but also I
it's
still
also
want to
not
know.
a joke.
I still want to know.
Ask Richard for help.
Exactly.
You think we
They'd
haven't?
be scared of Richard.
Do you provide a doggy bag?
You provide a doggy bag?
Changes dependent based upon the particular exorcist. He'll tend to see more things other than once. I've seen a lot of morphing, that type of thing. But the one I tend to see the most is occult knowledge or language, speaking languages. This guy that was possessed started speaking a form of Phoenician that had been defunct for 3,500 years. We didn't even know what he was speaking. We had to write it down phonetically, and then somebody who studies languages took a look at it and said, we think that's how this particular form of Phoenician was spoken. This kid didn't even finish high school.
What are you thinking when you see levitation?
I get annoyed by it, frankly.
That's it? You just get annoyed?
Yeah, because of the fact that usually they're doing it like...
That's why
the
this
case
man's
that I
doing
had, one of them was
exorcist.
Ball. He likes levitating.
Exorcisms.
So I just don't tolerate it because he's trying to distract you and get you focusing on, well, that's kind of weird.
On
Never
the
seen
fact that a
before.
human being
That's what
is
he's trying to
floating.
get you to do, when you should be focusing on other things and just hammering him, and it's just his way to try and gain control over the particular sessions. That's why in the beginning I said
guy.
there's
He just gets
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, badass.
Clamp down on any of that type of thing from happening.
Crazy.
My sister actually dated a vampire. He was known to drink blood, and they almost killed my sister. We used to hang out at a club called Numbers. And in the late 90s, Interview with the Vampire had just come out, and it was all the rage to be a vampire. So they would all dress in their beautiful Victorian-style clothing, and they would all go down to the golf club. She got mixed up with a gentleman who was kind of the leader of the group. They spiked her drink, and they cut her all over her body and drank her blood, and then put her in her car. They put her on the side of one of the main freeways in Houston, and when she woke up the next day, she couldn't even remember who she was. She was completely disoriented. She managed to get off the freeway somehow, and she remembered the phone number to the place where my mom worked and called and talked to someone who worked at the clinic where my mom was at. There was a very real fear that she wasn't going to survive whatever they had done to her. Eventually, this group of people all went down for the crime, and they all did jail time. They were vampires, like legit vampires.
So they went to jail for drinking someone's blood? Why aren't we watching true crime about that? Anyways, what?
Because it's not real.
Because I'm like, what?
The random AI pictures, right? Like, here's these, like, model, like, dudes mogging each other.
Just...
Do you think that culture reintroduces vampires every so often just so vampires have a new cover?
What do you mean new cover?
So they can, you know,
So they can make
suck
more
everyone's
movies?
blood.
Blood.
if everyone's pretending to be a vampire because Twilight
I
came
am a
out,
vampire.
then you know,
Pretend.
I'm saying the real vampires can hide. That's what she.
If you do too much DMT, these guys, called the machine elves, will kick you out of their realm. I saw a video about this last week.
What the fuck is this? What are the machine elves?
Why do you think I added it?
That needs to go on the board.
Where one guy was saying that he got kicked out of their realm. And I said, what? And I looked into it. The machine elves is a popular thing. It happens to multiple people who take DMT. They experience them. They see them. They perceive them. They go to the dimension, I guess. And it's kind of where science and spirituality are getting kind of foggy, because scientists will say, well, no, they're just tripping. They're out of their mind. But how do you get kicked out of your own consciousness? That's my question. Because this guy said no matter how much DMT he dropped after the fact, he can't get back to the machine elves. He cannot get back to the realm. They were like, no, you've seen too much. You come here too often. You're using it.
Projected.
And apparently, we all go there when we die.
Can you?
So you're not supposed to, I guess, go there while you're still.
I don't know. I feel like you have to take DMT for that, apparently. Has anyone in here taken DMT and seen the machine elves?
Yeah.
Is one of them named Florence?
Florence, who is
Florence and the machine elves. Good.
You're welcome.
Like, a machine
living?
elf.
But yeah, this is a weird rabbit hole. The machine
I don't
elves.
know how I
go
got this
down
one.
it. It's very interesting, actually. If you do too much DMT,
What do you think about machine elves?
I just want you to go astral project and see if you can find them.
I
feel like we might be that, you know?
We're a machine elf?
Yeah.
You are short.
Rude. I thought you were going to say I'm pink and pretty. Look at that. That is pretty scary, though, if I was, like, in your dream.
That is how you be, though.
It's true.
We have
Cute and
reminded you
scary.
from time to time that while on your planet individually, you may believe you are composed of a population of individuals that number somewhere around 7 billion, this only represents somewhere at any given moment between 300,000 and 500,000 oversouls. So you have many, many shards walking the earth that are actually extensions of the same oversoul, the same egg that you are. A lot of different pieces of the eggshell, the same egg. We have reminded you from time to time that while on your planet individually, you may believe you are composed.
I am confusion.
What if it's like you're reincarnating at the same time, but in two souls? I don't know. My brain hurts.
That is not a good analogy. I'm like,
What do you mean?
I lost.
Like, maybe.
I feel like that is what people talk about with the NPCs of like only so many people have souls.
But what if it's not necessarily an NPC type thing, but it's like one of your past lives that are living concurrently with your life now?
If you are a targeted individual, you might need to be aware of some symbolism in your dreams because it could indicate a spiritual problem. I mean, if you are a TI, it's quite obvious that you have a spiritual problem. But there's a few things that I've learned about in dreams that have been really symbolic for me, and I've looked at the meaning of them, and I want to share it with you. Number 1, eating food in your dreams. Got a
Why
really
does she look so
pretty picture of a
scary?
girl eating cake, because cake is something that I have eaten a lot in my dreams. So this may indicate that there is a spiritual problem, and what I have learned is that when you are asleep, your energetic resistance is a lot lower, and dark spiritual entities will try to get.
No, I don't remember eating anything.
Like, it's like one of those things of like, do you wear glasses while you're dreaming? I don't wear glasses, so I don't know that. But there's questions like that, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever eaten in a dream before. So
I've talked to people about food in my dreams because there was the one time we had leftover enchiladas and beans in our fridge, and I had a dream that I told my uncle that we had it left over in our fridge and he could eat it.
Has anyone dreamt about eating in their sleep? And not daydream, like you dream like asleep. I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about now. You're welcome. Go on.
You to contract into covenants. And one of the ways that they can do this is by getting you to eat cursed food. Now, if in your waking life you have any issues with your gut and you are having dreams about eating in your sleep, This could indicate that there are dark spiritual entities that are trying to get you to contract into things in your sleep. I do say
You're eating a
declarations before I
cursed
go to
cake.
sleep now. Sometimes that doesn't always work, and my dream self is a complete dick and goes and eats the fucking food. When I know that it's
It sounds
cursed.
like
But dream me is
a
like, oh yeah, I'm
weird
this is
version of
great.
Alice in
No,
Wonderland.
It's a spiritual problem. So number 2, swimming in pools or lakes or the sea. Usually you might be
Doesn't
surrounded
take
by a lot of other people.
unnecessary
Pay attention
journeys.
to who else is in the dream, any other themes in the dream. But giving this spiritual context, I have learned that being immersed in water can mean illegal baptisms.
What?
So again, it's like a covenant, a contract that is being presented to you in your sleep, and if you go in the water, this can be also cursed. Number 3
That
is
sounds
being
like some Mormon
chased in
shit.
your dreams. This can either
Eat no, smoked yes.
I wear glasses and I've never thought about that. I think in my dream, I'm not aware of my body except for my arms and legs. Oh my God, I have another question now that you're saying that. Do you dream in third person or in first person or both? I think I dream in both at the same time.
It depends for me.
I think I dream both at the same time. Dude, that makes sense of why I'm so dyslexic. Anyways, holy.
I'm in water often in my dreams. I thought it's because I'm a Cancer. I don't feel like I've ever been, but I also can't swim.
If I dream about water, it is because I am
drowning.
or there's something scary in the water.
be on foot or in a car. And also, if you are in a car, if you see ahead of you a roadblock, i.e. a traffic jam, this can sometimes mean that there are monitoring spirits trying to block you from the path and the road that you are supposed to be going down. I will do another video about
Well, you're
dream
not supposed
agents
to go
and
down
monitoring
there.
spirits, because there's a little bit more to unpick here, but this is also another sign of a spiritual problem. Number 4 is open doors. I have had quite a few dreams in the past about doors being open, and those doors being open can mean that there is an access point for monitoring spirits and other annoying, hassly entities.
Who is watching your dreams?
Have you not heard about them about like
No.
monitoring spirits?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that why, like, if you ask people in your dream if you're dreaming, they like get angry?
Yes.
Is that the
Or
monitor
people call them
spirit?
like the watchers and stuff
Oh my
too, like
gosh.
watchers.
No, I did not know that that was like
there are
a
people
thing.
Who, yeah, there are people who believe that there are specific entities that are supposed to like watch, monitor you,
Make you
and
make
stop
sure
you
you're
from
sleeping.
doing things. Yeah.
Oh my
It makes
gosh.
no sense to me.
It's
but
like keeping you in the simulation or something.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I didn't know there was like an actual like name thing for it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like a weird subconscious like contradiction of you shouldn't be asking your dream people if you're dreaming, so your brain just like does that. I didn't know that people think that they're entities. Okay.
to come through. This can mean that there are open spiritual doors within your life, and while we may not always be aware of them, it's good to look around the other things that are going on within the dream and just note down if there was any other themes in the dream, because it could be an inclination of where the spiritual doors are open in your waking life. Okay, number 5 is similar to the food, being given gifts in your sleep. I have been offered gifts in my sleep by
I don't think I've ever
people.
been
Look
offered
for
a
who
gift
it
in my
Me
is.
sleep.
either. It's from the fairies. You're gonna go to the Fae realm and never come back.
I wish.
True.
Bye, Becky. Have a good one. Never heard of this, but it's interesting. I'm glad we could enlighten you, Mason,
Yeah.
into all things woo-woo.
Because that's one of our inside jokes of, you shouldn't be here.
True.
I'm like, you shouldn't be here. This is a dream.
This is a dream. You have
This
to
is a
wake
dream.
up.
You shouldn't be here.
I mostly do that to my brother.
This is a dream. You shouldn't be here.
I texted him the other day and was like, hey, you know, it's Pride Month, so you owe me your yearly you owe me money.
You owe me money.
He was like, how dare you fucking try to extort me? I was like, all of the straight people in my life owe me money.
It's true.
Pay up.
You should like project into his dreams and do that.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Right? It would be so funny. You've done it before. I
I've
mean,
done
you
it.
haven't done it in this context, but you've projected in his dreams before. So I'm wondering if you could do it by asking him for money. That would be fucking hilarious.
I still don't understand how that first time worked. I'm gonna be so for real. Like,
Riker dreamwalked Jay, which is Riker's brother. Yeah.
And
it's crazy.
Weirdest. I still don't know
how that happened.
I would just pay it. Showing up in a dream would freak me out enough to immediately pay it. See, he would know. I'm going to tell him, like,
it can't be that hard.
I'm not going to do any more spells or help you with anything until you pay me.
Like, or
I'm going to add you to our curse jar.
I'm going to add you to our curse jar. Or Lilo and Stitch curse jar.
I'm going to text him that right now.
When did you message him about paying him money before? During Pride Month sometime.
June 1st.
June 1st.
June 1st.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, I said, it's Pride Month. I'm here to collect my mandatory $20 payment from you to keep your ally card.
To keep your ally card.
He said, ain't no way you're extorting me during Pride Month. That's racist, LOL. And I said, oh, so you're homophobic and transphobic, I see. And a man trying to oppress me? Tisk, tisk.
Go watch our last live stream. I'm sorry.
And he said, that's crazy, LMAO. You're the one over here extorting me to the fullest degree. And I was like, it's Pride Month, ... All the straight people in my life owe me money. It's the law. True. Be happy it's not more since you're behind on your payments.
It's time to become gay.
If you don't pay me that money, I am putting you in all of our curse jars.
We have multiple curse jars. In case you were wondering.
I hope he calls me.
That would be amazing. You think he would?
No.
No, I don't think so either. But it would be really funny. Especially during a live stream. He never calls when we need him to. He'll call like right after if he does.
No, he always calls at the worst time ever. Like, he just has a knack for calling me when it's...
Has amazing timing.
Horrible. But I'm glad I could make you all laugh with the text that I sent my brother.
Who's offering you the gift, because this can also be an indication of where the spiritual problem is, and these gifts can also be cursed. Now, there are some other things that I can talk about on this. I think another
going into
sign
people's
is having
dreams
your,
and giving
having
them a
the
curse
items going
speech
missing or having them swapped.
You should.
This may indicate
You
a
are
sign
in
of
so many
destiny
people's
swapping in your
dreams, you
waking
should-
life.
might
All
as
of
well
these
fuck with
signs
them.
I've found personally for me are warning signs that there is something spiritually off in my waking life.
He just sent me a GIF.
Like, I hope you know we're live, Jay.
He doesn't.
Let me know in the comments if you have had any of these dreams and if this resonates with you. If you are...
Learned a lot about dreams.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where it's all coming from. This one wasn't mine.
I don't remember sending this one then.
Like, I don't remember this girl at all. So I don't know.
You are the only person living in this timeline. Everybody else parallel to you who seems to be existing around you is in a parallel timeline. And this is how I just experienced that for myself. My partner and I just came here to do a set of pull-ups. That's why I'm a little bit out of breath. We just did some pull-ups. I arrive first. I stand here for a minute. We're continuing to have our conversation. And then she walks over and like I get out of the way. She jumps up, does her first set, jumps down. I'm like, okay, whew. I go over, do my set, do 10 or 12 pull-ups and come back. We keep talking. And then like 5, 6 seconds later, she comes over and jumps up and starts to do a second set of pull-ups.
I don't know how this
and
goes
normally
into
we only come
parallel
over and do one set at a time. We do it as we're just kind
It's
of
giving
wandering
I'm
around
the main character.
our property.
So true.
And we just
He's
we
just
like to stay
making sure that you can see
exercising,
where he
keeping the body activated
Right.
throughout the day. So she goes over, starts to do a second set of pull-ups. I'm like, all right. Sometimes one of us will do a second set to challenge us and to push us. So
I don't get how this goes
we'll
in
keep
the
on
parallel
growing.
universes. I just
And
watched the first part.
she does her second set of pull-ups. I come over. I'm like, okay, just so you know, I can't believe you initiated a second set of pull-ups, I say, as I'm about to jump up on the pull-ups. And she's like, Jack, you
You're in a dream.
initiated the
This
second
isn't
set
real.
of pull-ups. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah,
You shouldn't
did a
be
set,
here.
then I did
You
a set,
shouldn't
then
be
you did
here.
a
It's
set.
time to
and
wake
so I
up.
had to do another
Time to
set.
wake up.
And I was like, no, you did the first set, and then I did a set, and then you did this, you initiated. And both of us, it's like a glitch in the Matrix moment, right? Because both of us were so confidently in our own timeline. I'm so confident that she did a set, I did a set.
What was that? Why did you laugh like that? What is this video?
This goes into the concept of if parallel universes exist, which one are you conscious in?
Never heard that kind of laugh. It's because we're all from a different timeline.
Who's the main character in this one?
Wow. That that caught me off guard.
You can move on. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I just saw the first part.
No, I need to see the rest of this.
And then she jumped in again, and I'm like, I was impressed and motivated by it. But she, meanwhile, thought that I had gone first. Then she went, then I went again. She's like, oh, dang it. Because we both have this like, oh, dang it, our partner's pushing us. Like that moment of slight resistance right before you like dive all in on it.
No, I don't know how to explain that. Never
it's
mind.
so funny. It's like,
I just think that if this is what they always do, they probably just don't think, I don't know.
Because I also think he's trying to say that, like, if parallel universes exist, I'm living in this timeline, but also this other person is living on a different timeline, but we're also living on the same timeline. And that's why we both thought that we initiated. Unless he thinks that there are two parallels bumping into each other and they were just accidentally on the same timeline at the same time. I'm so confused.
I think regardless, they just kept doing pull-ups the rest of the day. Like,
I don't think it's a glitch in the Matrix, my guy. I think you're just not paying attention.
Well, not the exact same thing, but like we've been at investigations with and we've brought friends, and they'll like make a noise under their breath, and we'll be like, "Was that you?" And they'll be like, "What? No." Because they don't realize that they're doing it.
Yeah.
And then we watch back the footage and it's like, yep, that was absolutely them.
Breathing.
So it's like, I don't think that it's that
That's
weird
not a
to
glitch in the Matrix.
Not fully remember. I don't know.
Anyways.
Do you know about the 7 agreements you made before you came in? Most spiritually awakening people have never heard of this. Well, they know about agreements, but they don't know that there's this thing called a soul contract chart. My name's Amelia. I'm a level 3 soul contract practitioner, which means I read these charts, I create these charts, and they can point to the 7 agreements you made before you came in. Let me tell you how those agreements show up. 2 of them show up as karma, where you're learning how to be more conscious in this lifetime. 2 of them are blessings or gifts that you've given yourself so that you can move through life with a little bit of flow. And 2 areas are about what you're here to create, your goals, really what drives you. And then the last area is your soul purpose, really what you're here to explore. And the most asked question I get from my clients is, what is my life's purpose? And it's right there in the middle of your chart. Follow the link in my profile, read what a soul contract is all about, and learn how you can get.
I had no idea. I've never seen a chart like that before in my life. I know about soul contracts. If you don't know what a soul contract, it's basically like an agreement you made about what you're going to do in your life before you come here.
Yeah, I never heard about a level 3 soul contract practitioner.
Right? And I've never seen a chart like that before.
How many levels are there?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
What are the 7 agreements? Is it the 7 points of that star?
The 7 deadly sins.
The 7 virtues. Anyways.
Hello? Hello? See, I gotta put this one in the category with the red solo bowls, okay? I gotta put this in the category with Maxwell and the red solo
remember
bowls
the red
and
solo
Marilyn
bowls?
Monroe never being voluptuous. Oh yeah, because it listen. Oh my God.
Marilyn Monroe never being voluptuous isn't. What? Every day I discover new sentences that I never would have thought of.
In my opinion, that opens up doors for me. And this is for my Earth 2.0ers. Before we got here, remember all that shit we used to hear about back in the day? And some of the boomers and the Gen Xers can jump in this as well, just to confirm. Remember all the shit we used to hear about Elvis? He's still alive. He works at a bar down in Tampa. And he's doing all this shit. And my brother is friends with him and blah, blah, blah. And then all the shit about Tupac being in Cuba. What if all those people weren't crazy? Okay? What if those people weren't fucking crazy and we were having timeline switches and merges and shifts back then? 2012, we can't sit here in good faith assume that 2012 was our first switch. We gotta end this. Hello?
This is 69,000 views.
Nice.
Actually, 69,000 likes.
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 Nice.
Nice.
Don't ask me to hang out and then start getting weird when I talk about how aliens, mermaids, and ghosts are all interdimensional beings who are just passing through Earth because they're able to travel through space and time in a way that human beings haven't remembered how to yet, and that only certain people are able to actually see them and interact because they're tuned into those specific frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me to hang out and then start getting...
That's how I feel every time we're doing like a podcast of like, don't get weird when we're getting woo-woo up in here.
Don't get weird when we're getting woo-woo. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to possession work and magic, remember, people can be possessed by the light too. Oftentimes when we think about possessions, because of Hollywood, okay, the way it's been portrayed through media, racism, okay, by a lot, we think about the shadows and the darkness possessing people. Talk about a tool of the oppressor coming in to infiltrate our practices, right? Okay. Recently, Spirit has been showing me to remind me and help me revere where I am, who I'm around, a lot of other things, and relative. Spirit's been showing me that a lot of people where I am, so please personally discern, when they are possessed by the spirits that they didn't necessarily give consent to, okay, and may not be a practitioner who is like okay with possessions, because possession's not technically a bad thing, okay, let's undemonize that one also. Not technically a bad thing. Vessel work, container work, oh, possession, interesting. They correlate. They're not exactly the same. Anyways, though, let's go back to the point. Let me not get off topic too much.
Yeah.
Spirit has been showing me people's eyes possessed by the light. Rather than them being themselves, being who they are, having their spirit in their body connected to their humanity, what I have been shown is a light in their eyes rather than shadow. Because again, normally because of media, racism, and other portrayals of, you know, through the years, we think about the shadows being the ones that are the possessive spirits. Not true though, in all circumstances and situations. One of the other things that Spirit's been reminding me of as things continue to get a little bit more serious in my practice and as I've been helping people in their practices as well. Tone is changing, right? Okay. Good. Let it change. We need a little bit of it. Is what's going on in the world. All right. One of the other things, let's go back to that. One of the other things that Spirit has been reminding me of, because I personally, I'm going to talk about a personal story for a second. I have started on another initiation. First one took me a very long time. We have consecrated the priestesshood. It is official as of the end of 2025. About eclipse time. Anyways, though, now Spirit has me in another one. Okay, Spirit, here we go. Spirit has been reminding me as I have been assisting myself and other people who are currently being initiated. Whether those initiations be between them and Spirit, between them and their spirits, or in some cases, and this is not my field of specialty at all, but and they go together, not the but, the and. And sometimes Spirit has people visit me to have confirmations of you do need to go to like a traditional rite of initiation through some sort of religious space. Again, not my specialty, but I can see when people's paths lead to there, or could, or when they need to talk to somebody who's from that space. Anyway.
I think that's it for this one. The first part is like interesting me, the possession stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, being possessed by the light, but also we're talking about like witchcraft in the sense of like vessel work. And I'm like, what? What are you saying? Can I do that? What does that mean? Do witches do possession work? And I'm missing out?
I need to research this.
Right?
New rabbit hole.
I'm like,
is it possible that you are already dead and what you're experiencing is just the version where you survived?
That's actually a really fascinating question. It comes from quantum mechanics, where the many worlds interpretation suggests that every moment creates countless branching realities. Every decision, every random event splits into different outcomes happening at the same time. This means in one branch you go left, in another you go right, and all possibilities exist simultaneously. But here's where it gets unsettling. Quantum immortality suggests your consciousness might always continue in the branch where you survive. So every time you face something potentially fatal, like an accident or illness, you would always experience the version of reality where you survive, while in countless other branches.
Yeah, he talks
you
about a
didn't.
lot of like
Is it possible?
space things in regards to like black holes, things in the universe, concepts in quantum mechanics and relativity. He's interesting. He's not really a spiritual person, but it's interesting to hear it from like a science person.
Yes, it's possible to unmeet people. Let's go. This is a point that Bashar makes in one of his videos where people can just drop out of your life, unexpectedly move cities, personal history wiped without a trace, when you sufficiently change the person that you are such that the frequency that you inhabit doesn't include them, doesn't include a past where they existed with you anymore.
It looks like you have opinions or something you want to say. If not, I have things.
Well, you have things. I don't have things.
I don't know. I don't think that this is timeline anything. I've talked to my therapist about this, and she's like, it's natural for people like every 7 years to lose like people in their life, like friendships, like people evolve a lot, especially when you're out of like school. So a lot of times when you're in school with people, you're with them for like a lot longer than normal. But she said that it's natural. It's like natural cycles that people go through about every like 5 to 7 years. Like friendships, people in their lives change. So
yeah, I like think I watched this the first time and like didn't know if she was talking about like not remembering or wiping an entire relationship out of her life. Like they were never in it. But I don't know if they're saying that anymore.
I don't know. To me, it seemed
more normal.
Like it's just because I mean, there's people that like I used to be close with, and like there's not like I deleted pictures or like there's no like anything there.
Yeah.
But it's not a like timeline thing. It's just
timeline
like,
jump, history wipe.
Yeah, like
like a Mandela effect of a relationship you had in your life.
Exactly.
And I experienced a version of this yesterday. Deep in meditation, I go into a visualization that is like all-encompassing. I haven't experienced anything like this before. Like my sense of time and space dropped. And what I'm doing in this meditation is consciously connecting to a parallel life. So a version of me with the ideal family, the ideal stats, just a different version altogether that has no overlap with this life, frankly. And when I fall into that meditation, it's actually like I lost, like I feel like I became a gaseous state because I couldn't really feel my body. It's almost that semi-hypnagogic state between waking and sleep. And then when I got out of it, I felt like a brand new person. Now, here's the second part. 2 people from my life that I wanted gone disappeared, like no trace of them. Notifications that I had just moments before, literally like 10 plus notifications wiped. I had one person blocked and I couldn't find their name in the block list anymore. Yes, it's possible to unmeet people.
That's
Let's
what
go.
I'm talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't feel like that. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's a thing, but it's weird that she's talking about it, you know?
Yeah.
If I was to guess why we see which are stable enough for long enough for that process to proceed. If I was to guess why.
Different concept that aliens don't exist.
And honestly, the more stuff we watch of people talking about aliens, the more I believe that aliens don't exist. Not that I've ever believed that aliens exist in the way that people
say.
make it out to be,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm getting pushed farther and farther into the I don't.
I also saw another TikTok the other day that I don't know if it was him or not, but they were talking about the concept of our universe was actually just in a giant black hole, and the Big Bang wasn't the creation of everything. It was the creation of this black hole that we exist in as a universe. So the things that are beyond our universe is potentially another universe outside of a black hole. This is what I'm doing on TikTok. You're welcome.
This is what you're doing at 5 a.m. when you can't sleep.
Yeah, when I'm having anxiety about human things.
You're like, let's get existential and think about this.
Let's think about how we're just living in a black hole and my tiny human problems may not actually be problems at all. True.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel less like, I don't know. I think it's mostly because of the starseed content. Like, what? No starseeds?
What? No starseeds?
No starseeds.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the idea that there's been aliens on our planet prior, but they've been wiped, and like Atlantis and all of this shit, it just...
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, it just... There's no logical sense in it for me. Like...
Yeah. I do believe that there are other life on other planets, but I don't think they are any remotely near location to us to be able for us to perceive them. There's concepts of how that they can like move here, but that is still weird to me, and I'm not sure if that's truly real. But he's trying to make the concept of like, oh, well, it has taken 4 billion years for a civilization to actually exist. So taking that into account, that has to happen on every planet. A lot of planets aren't that old, or it's, you know what I mean? But you can also take into the context of like things in a system usually repeat over and over and over again. So it is more likely that it has happened once, that it has happened multiple times, but in different places.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily need to take 4 billion years.
Yeah, I guess I also just am like, if there is like life, like intelligent life on other planets, what?
Oh,
Hey,
a gifted
Sky.
membership?
Thank you
Welcome.
for gifting a membership.
Welcome, Geeky Banana. Now our Ouija board is going to spell your name. I forgot that was there, but it's amazing.
What's up, Sky? Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't know, like, how are we to say that someone, or like that another alien, like, civilization out there wants to, like, communicate with us?
Yeah.
If they even know about us, you know? Like, it takes so long to travel in space. Like,
Yeah.
I
mean, there's concepts of how to do it faster, but
like we haven't fully cracked it yet, so who's to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I would say mostly like the whole starseeds thing is where I get.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous to me with the starseed stuff, but
yeah, I just don't.
Yeah, because when I first heard about the starseed stuff, I thought it was more so like connecting to aliens in a like spiritual type level, so like in a mediumship type way. But then I met you and we started doing this, and now I know that people think that they are actually like an alien living in a human skin walking the earth, and that's
and it's just so
a little bit far-fetched for me, but
and that's really where I like check out.
Yeah.
Because like there are other things, like I'm pretty open with like not necessarily believing everything, but like I'll like entertain a conversation.
Yeah.
And like
we're interested to know what in relation to like beliefs and why people believe certain things.
Yeah. But I just starseeds is just one of those things that I just can't
Yeah,
get
and when
over.
you fully know where it comes from, why people believe it, it makes you believe it even less.
Yeah, because like I don't know, you could like debate whether like possession is real.
Mm-hmm.
I would be more inclined to be like, this is how I think it would look like. Is it real? Like, you know, I feel like that I'm more like willing.
You're skeptical, but you're still willing to like.
I'm willing to explore the
entertain
idea.
a conversation about it, but like starseeds, there's no changing our minds solely because of where it all stems from.
Yeah, and it's just so like
far-fetched,
contradictory.
Yeah, true.
Like, and not that I don't know, like possession, like demons, things like that. There's different interpretations of it depending on like culture, religion, but it's been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about it to me is like, okay, like we aren't the first people ever to like think about like spirits.
Yeah.
But there's not really talk anywhere in like our human history of starseeds existing.
Yeah.
Because if they did, there would be some remnants of something somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, are there like things about aliens at all in the past, like in anthropology type things?
Not that I am aware of.
I'm like, I've never even thought about that. Like, why is our like culture right now so obsessed with aliens?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm more inclined to believe that you're gonna. I mean, I know that you'll find weird ass fucking shit in the ocean rather than in like space right away, but gotta get moving. Just have a good one, Sky. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I just starseeds. I can't.
Aliens.
Human alien breeding programs. Just they get me. You know.
They get
Can you
me.
Explain reincarnation and the mechanism and why does that work that way?
Well, in part, the question is flawed.
Okay. All right.
And here's why. Because you...
Thanks for becoming a member of the Lilith Teal.
Welcome to
tier.
Lilith.
You are now possessed by Lilith.
You're now possessed by
We
Lilith.
don't make the rules.
We just offer them up.
I'm gonna be so for real. I stopped listening halfway through.
Yeah, she's going into a long tangent about how you can live concurrent lives, like a concurrent past life with this life now, because time is not linear.
Yeah, I just don't understand what it has to do with
Me either. I think that they're talking to like Pleiadians, I guess. I just saw the top and was like, okay, send.
Yeah.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Oh boy, do I have one for you. I believe that ancient civilizations were actually more advanced than we are today. And the reason why we don't have any hard physical evidence of it is because they lived in accordance with the earth. They didn't produce any non-biodegradable waste. Their science was based off of what was already provided by the earth, and they were much more consciously aware. But the biggest part of the conspiracy is I think that the people in power right now, they know this and they won't tell the public, because then we'll start living like these ancient civilizations did, and the system at which these powerful people gain more power will crumble.
What's a conspiracy?
So hug trees.
Like they're doing it because of money.
Yeah. I don't know. It's again one of those things.
It's very, I don't know which button it is.
Sounds like another.
Sounds like a lot of
lizard.
Anyways,
does New Orleans have real vampires? So as a psychic medium here in New Orleans, I have made quite a few friends in the paranormal world, and I can answer yes. There is two types of vampires. There's sanguine vampires, the ones that drink blood, And then there are energy vampires who feed off energy. Now, there's a reason Louisiana has a law, and you can look this up, about drinking blood without consent. Now, the sanguine vampires may not be exactly what you expect, but there is sanguine vampires here. There's a group of them, and they do work with consent, as far as I know. I would highly suggest looking it up. There is more information out there that I'm not willing to give out because I don't want to spill nobody's secrets. You know, trust is everything, and it's a small community. But energy vampires are quite different, and I'll do a video on them tomorrow.
Say it out loud.
I know what you are.
I know what you are. Say it out loud.
How have we not done this yet?
Right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I know what we're doing later.
Some schmellos on top of a curse. Look at that curse. That is a good one. I think that might be a lemon. That's a big lemon, though.
Some cursed.
I think we might light the house on fire. It's fine. I won't say
I
it.
for sure would light the house on fire.
We can do it outside.
We can do it outside.
We could do it outside.
So years ago, we had a witch that worked here. She would do spells and rituals in the haunt to help us. And she did a ceremony right in the middle of this room, and she used blood, dirt from a little girl's grave, I believe. She did something there to open, she said, to open a portal to let our loved ones, our ancestors
Where did
come
she
in.
get the blood?
I don't know. I wasn't here, so I don't know. But I just know that it was here in the middle room.
Yeah. To do a ritual.
Where'd she get the blood? I don't know. I wasn't here. Amazing. Just
I didn't realize she was here either.
Yeah, it looks like
girl.
she's with Patty Negri.
Yeah, what's
it's her account.
Oh, I did not look at that. I just heard that there was a blood ritual, and then I scrolled.
Yeah, and it looks like this is Scarlet and Shotzi.
Got you.
Here, it would be, it probably created something here. The oppression of it, probably something stuck.
So you don't think she was doing some sort of protection or anything? It was something.
Oh, yeah.
That was
They said that she was opening a portal.
That bang was definitely
Oh, Kelsey Davies.
That's what I was like at the beginning. That looked like Kelsey Davies.
Oh, this is at All Saints Asylum. I literally listened to
Yeah.
the first 4 seconds and then I scrolled.
Yeah, All Saints Asylum.
I really want to go there. That's
Where
in
is-
Texas, I think.
That's
the nun one that like
okay.
Sam and Colby went to. Texas. There's a lot of places in Texas I want to go to.
One morning I woke up and my boyfriend at the time walked in the house and he was like, the neighbor wanted me to give you this crystal. And I'm like, oh, what is it? And he's like, moldavite. And I was like, whoa, what? Like, no, put it over. Like, I'm not touching it. Like, you don't typically gift moldavite to someone like that. And they own this crystal shop.
We do.
So I found it really interesting. I was like,
We do. If you're a close friend,
you have moldavite.
likely we've given you moldavite.
And if you're watching this, let us know how that's going because I don't know if that moldavite actually destroyed our lives. I think our lives was destroyed before that.
It made it better.
Or something. There was nothing left for it to destroy other than our car.
True, but did we have the moldavite in the car?
Yes, it was in my backpack. But
The
because it
more
was
you
in
know.
my backpack with my laptop was fine because it didn't fit in the trunk.
It's true.
why would they gift that to me? That's weird. And
protect your
literally after that, up until like right now, everything in my life has flipped upside down. I went through a breakup, and that's the one thing with moldavite. They say that. Like, look it up. They're like, you'll go through a breakup, you'll lose your home and whatever. But it's really weird, the amount of things that happen. I never believed it. I'm like, it's like people have these stories, but I'm like, I gotta talk to
Dude, she
these
looks
neighbors.
legitimately
'Cause
scared.
what was
Yeah.
that? One morning I woke up, and my boyfriend at the time walked in the
Anyways.
house.
Is moldavite like the tower card?
Moldavite is like a very rare crystal. It's made out of like meteorite. It's really expensive. You can get like a little tiny piece for $30.
Yeah.
But the belief is that it basically uproots your life like a tower card.
Yeah, it's supposed to like get rid of all of the like negative bad things in your life, and
It removes everything from your highest and whatever most path. So whatever you're meant to do and you're just like fucking around and ignoring all this shit you gotta do, Moldavite removes it for you.
Yeah.
So that's the concept.
Do you want to go until like 9:30? 15 more
Sure.
minutes? I'm just tired.
I'm good to go.
Fairies have absolutely nothing to do with Disney, and they're quite dark and scary.
Why do you consider them so dark?
If you go back and you look at the real fairy tales, that's some dark shit. I mean, look at changelings. They would come and take your baby and leave another baby that looked just like your baby, but was not.
Like a demonic thing?
That's not your baby.
You've seen fairies.
Yeah.
What they look like.
There's a movie called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, where these things come out of the fireplace. That's what they look like to me, but more messed up, like burnt, half burnt and stuff.
I don't want to see no fairies now.
They can look however they want to, but I think that the reality
Maybe
is
they're looking
much
how they
spookier.
want to you.
Interesting.
You're welcome.
She was a fairy.
She was a fairy.
Servitors are a human-made being that resides on the astral, usually, unless you're really good.
We made servitors.
And I've
We
made
made, like,
them.
little
I've known many people who
gargoyles
made
to
them.
protect our house.
Some people have made them so strongly that quote-unquote normal people see them. I knew a couple of people who made black
This man is
dog
authentic.
guardians for their home area, and neighbors would ask, "Hey, when did you get the dog? It looks full grown." And person would reply, "I don't know, dog. What are you seeing?" And so they described the dog the person created. But it wasn't physical. It was just so strong on the astral, people could see it. I'm all for making servitors if you're making them to do something that you truly need done. For instance, a guardian of your home when you live in a really bad neighborhood seems very appropriate, right? Or you're using them to gain intelligence in the workplace.
You can
Like,
move on to
who
the
is
next
it that-
one. I just wanted to tell people that we made a servitor.
Yeah, servitors are known in like witchcraft.
Mhm.
I would say they're like the closest term, like the paranormal, would be like an egregore, kind of like
Yeah.
a man-made thing.
It's
but
kind of like
different.
I've seen it in like fantasy type things where they like make something out of clay and like breathe life into it, and then it turns into a like creature or whatever. It's
Mhm.
kind of like that, but spiritually.
The frequencies and vibrations of the earth are
Dolores
changing.
Cannon.
As I said a while ago about dimensions, we're getting ready to shift into a totally new dimension.
Yeah, I didn't know that she was a
We
5D
have to.
person.
The earth is got to the point where they can't do anything
I don't know
else
much
to
about her,
help
though.
it. We're just destroying so much here that it's going to have to be a separation to move into the new frequency.
I just
And
like
they
that
said
she's
the entire
been
universe.
talking about us moving into the 5D for so long. Like,
Right.
How long does it take?
Maybe she's already there and this is an NPC of her and we just never got there.
Well, Dolores Cannon is dead.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Just saying.
You are literally playing 5D chess with demons. Now hear me out, because this is not a religious video. I'm talking about daemons. Unfriendly entities that are literally meant to be your antagonist, to create resistance within the matrix, to feed the archons. Because the archons...
Sometimes I really want to know what these people's day jobs are.
Right?
Just because I want to know, like, are they talking like this to other people? Like, not in like a shaming way. I'm just curious because, like,
yeah, I
this
feel
is
like
kind of our job. Like, this is our
Right.
job.
I just
So-
feel like it takes a lot of like research. Like, where are these people finding this information? Because I feel like ghosts are pretty like mainstream, if you will. But like getting into the archons, what the fuck is that? Anyways, I know nothing about that.
Where's Damien? I feel like Damien would know.
Dude, I also feel like Damien would know.
feed off of negative energy. But if you
Archons are
can keep your composure and stay in a state of bliss and Christ consciousness, you too can overcome the daemons that are sent to antagonize you. And by the way, they do not discriminate. They can pop up in your best friend, family members, spouses.
Again, this is the shit that I don't like. Because it always makes it seem like you need to be afraid of everyone around you. Or like you need to
paranoia.
Be paranoid that if someone is just doing something you don't like, that it's the demons. And that's just, it's such a bad, that's a slippery slope to me.
Fear mongering. Yeah.
Because like,
you can trust no one.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to watch all 4.5 minutes of this.
I don't care.
Okay.
Visualize your goal clearly, but don't be attached to the outcome. Believe it's already yours. But don't force it because that sends a frequency of lack. So just wanting it too badly. Because wanting it means you don't have it, which apparently the universe can tell. Take inspired action, but not too much action. That's chasing. Chasing is the opposite of receiving. You need to receive. But first you need to regulate your nervous system because that sucker governs everything. Think positive thoughts, but don't suppress your negative emotions. That's spiritual bypassing. Sit with the hard feelings, just not too long or you'll lower your vibration. You attract what you are, not what you want. But also your thoughts are cosmic instructions. The universe responds to your vibration, not your words. It doesn't speak English. It speaks frequency, which is very hard to spell check. Be specific, but detached. Be open, but intentional. Be present, but also already living in your future self's body, which, if you're doing it right, should feel effortless. And if it doesn't feel effortless, that's resistance, which means your subconscious is blocking you, which, heads up, it probably is. So just surrender completely, while also trying to take aligned action daily. And if all else fails, eat a sandwich, because you can't trust your gut when it's empty. Visualize your goal clearly, but don't be attached.
I was like, that's how it feels watching all of these.
Yes.
Just
Like,
do this,
check,
but don't
check,
do this,
check,
but also
check.
this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around to see where it was coming from, and there's this man. He's like a beautiful man.
This is the near-death
Just this
experience.
like
dude.
old white man, like fairly tall, big broad shoulders, and he's all dressed in white, but he's got like
Guess
this
who it
white robe on,
is.
but a white suit underneath.
Pretty
He's got a long
close.
white beard
God.
and
There
long
it
white hair.
is.
Dumbledore.
He has this
Dumbledore.
face where it's
Yes,
like when your
Dumbledore.
eyes connect to his.
I think I would
it's
believe
like
it more
his
if it was
eyes reach
Dumbledore.
in and
Do you
just
think you saw
hold
God?
you. And
Or
when I
what-
felt that, I was like, "You're God." And he just like smirked or smiled.
This is coming from
I
someone
turned
that is
around
no
to see where
longer
it was coming from,
Catholic.
and there's this.
I do believe in God, and I talked to a God, but I don't think you can see God as a thing.
I mean, to me, that would just be like I think that's like his interpretation of.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I would
it's
not
weird.
think.
But he saw him when he was like dead.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's interesting.
You're not going to like Bashar after you find out his real plans. See him and the Greys work together and have a plan to harvest the humans after they follow them. So stay sharp and stay discerning. Lizard. You're not going to like Bashar after you find
I saw this and I thought it was so funny because I was like, this man who thinks he's an alien is starting beef with Bashar,
Yeah.
who says he's
Who channels
channeling aliens.
Yeah. But he's in cahoots with the Greys, but I don't know who the Greys are. I've heard of them.
The Greys are like
They're bad.
they're the bad aliens.
They're bad. Why are they bad?
Because they're gray.
Oh.
Lizard.
But they're not lizards.
No.
Are they dolphins?
Maybe.
They're gray.
One way to work with your timekeeper guide is that they can help you track the goals timeline-wise.
Oh, I
that
put
you're
this
trying to
in here
manifest.
because I have
It's like they
ideas
have a
about
paper
it.
planner that tracks your divine timing.
So
And the way
like-
that you can do this is get as grounded as possible.
Do you remember when I told you about Akashic Records guides?
Yes.
I feel like she's talking about that.
And
it's freaking me out because I feel like everybody has like a guide that like holds your soul contract and knows like what's gonna happen. That's your Akashic Records guides or your timekeeper guide. And I just think it's interesting that someone else has something similar. You're welcome. Anyway.
And Holy Presence says the Grey lore is crazy. Allegedly, they're us from the future.
I would have never guessed. But they're aliens? I guess
I've only heard them like be referred to as aliens. So I'm so
well, maybe they're hybrids like the star seeds. And that's how our like civilization like evolves. That's probably what they're talking about, right? And I think that sounds like it might be that. I don't fucking
my
know.
brain hurts too much.
and tune into your intuition and set the intention that you're communicating with your timekeeper. And you're going to pay attention to the sense of openness or contraction in your body as you ask these questions. You can first ask, am I on track to manifest this goal? If you feel openness, that's a yes. If you feel a little contraction,
What's up, Seg?
there may be some blocks to be cleared,
Welcome
some other
to
things
WooWoo
that need to be
Wednesday.
done to
This is what
really
you
start
have to
working
look
towards
forward
this
to.
goal. Then you can ask, is this goal going to come to fruition soon? Feel the openness and contraction, and you can get more specific. And timing can always change, so these answers are not set in stone, but they're reflecting what your energy is giving off at the time. So if you continue with this energy, with this progression, this is the timeline. And you can even ask
Speedrunning.
A reality distortion advisory is in place today until 10 p.m. Residents are encouraged to wear their tinfoil hats until the quantum field can
That is
level out.
amazing.
Side effects may include seeing through lies, connecting the dots, and questioning official narratives. This is your Starseed Weather Service, signing off. A reality...
I had to put this one in because I was
It's
like,
cute.
this is amazing.
It is amazing.
Hilarious.
It's Thursday for me. That is confusing, isn't it?
Have you thought about not being in the future?
Have you thought that maybe it's a glitch in the Matrix and you're actually an alien?
Or
lizard.
You're a lizard.
Fairies have absolutely nothing to do with Disney, and they're quite dark.
Skips this
and
one.
Yeah.
Story time about how tarot changed my life and not for the better. Also, just a disclaimer, this is my personal experience, so
I think I put this one in.
You're
It
living
wasn't
your best
mine.
life as a tarot
Australia
reader,
doesn't
as someone who
exist.
practices tarot and anything of the occult, don't, this is not about you, okay? But hopefully this can help somebody that is in a similar journey as I am. Playing with tarot kept me in a very low vibrational frequency for many reasons. I'm going to start with reason number one. When you're playing with anything of the occult, I don't care what anyone has to say, you don't get to choose what type of entities are giving you those answers to the tarot questions that you're
Everything's
asking.
a demon.
You can try and set an intention, and you can set a protection spell, whatever. You cannot completely avoid what doors that you open and the type of energies and entities that come to play when you pull out that tarot deck. With that being said, a lot of the time
we get the concept. It's kind of like doing stuff with Ouija, but people are like more cool with doing stuff with tarot instead of doing stuff with Ouija, because when you use Ouija, it opens a portal and a demon is moving the like planchette or whatever. But it's either like a piece of wood or like cardboard. Same thing with like you're literally looking at pictures on like pieces of paper and you're like afraid it's gonna open a portal and the demon is talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, maybe you're talking to you.
I know. I find it. I know. I think it's funny when like ghost hunters on YouTube are like terrified of Ouija boards.
Yeah.
But then they use like everything else.
Yeah.
Like, you're still saying you're like trying to communicate with. What is the difference?
Yeah.
Just besides how it visually looks.
Yeah, because we went to Ashmore Estates and like all of their like merchant stuff has Ouija boards and stuff on it. And because there are so many locations that like in their like rules and regulations say absolutely no seances or like Ouija boards, we asked. So we asked the like woman that gave us a tour, can we use a Ouija board here? And she was like, well, yeah, look, there's
all of our merch is Ouija boards.
But if you go to the Conjuring House, before I like went all through all of this shit, when you go to the Conjuring House, there's literally Ouija boards on the mantle, and you will get kicked out if you use a Ouija board. So make it make sense.
I use a lot of divination tools and nothing bad happened for me. Yeah,
Same.
I'm like I don't know. It's to me, it's like, well, if you're scared of that everything you touch is going to be a demon, then eventually you're just gonna think that you're talking to a demon.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, it's interesting. I had someone like tell me, like, because when I got my first Ouija board, we were told that like you're a medium, so it's going to like attach itself to you, like the Ouija board is, and it's gonna like open this portal because as a medium, you're a portal, so it's gonna like enter, like weave itself to be like a bad thing, and that was one of the things I like have never heard of belief wise before, but. Yeah, it's not like that.
All of my friends were too scared to use Ouija boards.
Yeah.
So I was the one in the
So you're
friend
like,
group who was
"Let
like,
me
I'll
show
buy
you."
it. Fuck it. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was hilarious. Facts. Conjuring House. there's like 3 Ouija boards on the mantle. There's
Yes.
like Ouija board blank. There's Ouija board stuff everywhere.
I think they have something like that's called like a blood board.
but you can't use
anything
It's-
in that house.
It just doesn't make sense to
But
me.
it's also weird because literally the rules and regulations say like no seances. But if you're going there for a ghost hunt, like using a REM pod is technically a seance.
You're trying to still communicate with the
So,
dead.
Confused about that.
You're not gonna like Bashar after you find out his real plan.
Did you also send it?
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, I definitely put this one in here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Our feeds are starting to become one.
I'm going to give you a secret and a key to spiritual ascension.
I don't know what it is about this specific woman and her channel, but I have beef, like a one-sided beef with her, truly. There is just something about her content that always just pisses me off so bad. Like, I think part of it's because half of the stuff she like says I think is fucking stupid. But I just one-sided beef. She does not know I exist, but I know she exists.
But I know she exists. This video has
The
7,000 likes.
higher you go up, the more you ascend, the bigger the demons that are going to fight you. Unfortunately, this is
demons
just
are
a
up
part of
there?
the game. You'll know that you have succeeded or are almost about to succeed in your ascension when you start seeing the numbers 666 all the time.
That doesn't
888,
even make sense.
999. You'll get a lot of chaos happening in your life. Suddenly your car breaks down. Suddenly the train breaks down. You
My
can't get to
channel's
work.
bit on
You go to
one-sided beef.
Amazing.
I
True.
was gonna make a joke and be like, it's like Seg with Mackie and Amanda, but I was like, I won't. But you did it for me, so
Random car accident. You sprain your ankle. Friends that used to be your friends suddenly turn against you for no apparent reason. It's like they've adopted a completely new personality. As cheesy as it sounds, it's the Matrix turning against you because you are exiting it. And by exiting, I don't literally mean like, oh, this is like the Matrix, we're plugged in. No. Think of the Matrix as sine wave, right? Sine waves serve as the building blocks of physics. We live in the physical world. So the Matrix sine wave is very slow. It's very dense. It moves like a worm through mud. And you,
I don't think
as
a
an
worm
unawakened
moves
pedestrian
like
in the Matrix,
that
you are moving
personally,
at the
but-
same pace as it. This is why it can sync up with you. This is why you really don't feel as much resistance. When you're about to break out of it, it's like breaking out of jail, right? Your sine wave gets quicker and it speeds up more. Uh-oh, now the Matrix detects something is off. There is an anomaly, and the sine wave, you are moving too fast. Initially,
This
when you
gives
start to
more
move
of
too
the,
fast,
like,
it tries to catch up to
This
you.
is a dream.
The
You need to
Matrix
wake
sine
up.
wave
You shouldn't
can
be
increase
here.
it's an illusion.
The monitors, the watchers, they're watching me.
The starseeds,
The starseeds.
the dolphins.
So if you break through, are there demons on the other side, or are you just like free? And if you do that, do you like ascend into the sky like a cow into a UFO?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I would love for that to happen, truly.
Right?
Say what now? My blood type changed and I have new moles.
I'm struggling
I
to
love
follow
her.
what she's trying to say.
Me too.
Welcome to WooWoo Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And my birthmark disappeared. Listen, honey, listen. I will take all this and I will raise you a birth chart has changed. Someone came into my comments and said that their birth chart has changed. You know, your birth chart, your astrological sign, which house is in which. Sorry, my allergies. Y'all know they're bad. My eyes are watering.
I think you're on a bad
Which
site.
aligns with
Like, it's just
That's
funny
telling you
because
false information.
if you like your birth chart can change if you just like have the hour switch the
Yeah.
hour. Like I've seen people be like, I am this side, but they're like on the cusp, and depending on what site they use, it'll put
Yeah.
them in, it'll say there's something else. Like,
Uh-huh.
but it's proof that we've shifted timelines.
Yeah, because a computer gave you your birth chart differently.
Mm-hmm. If your blood type changed, it's because your mom forgot what it was and told you the wrong kind, then your doctor told you the right one.
I don't know what my blood type is. I think my parents might have guessed and told they know what their blood type is, but I don't know what mine
I'm
is.
Oneg.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I think
know
I should
that-
ask them again. They don't know what
Yeah.
my blood type is.
I know because
Did you have to get blood?
yeah, I've like donated blood.
Oh, you've given blood.
Yeah, and
I've always been too small.
I have the universal blood type. So
Yeah, I just short and thin doesn't do well when you take large volumes of your blood, apparently. So I was never like in the requirements to be able to give blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demons are real, and I'm about to tell you how they could affect your life every day. So, what is a demon? A demon is an ancient, low vibrational energy that was here long before us. What do the demons want? They want to experience life in a physical form, and they can't unless you allow them into you. And the only way you allow them to enter is if your body is vibrating at a low enough level for them to enter. What are things?
For dramatic effect, and now we need to look at what he's cooking.
Clickbait. This is clickbait. This is how they get you. Lots of movement. Clickbait.
Mom said it's because you're a vampire. You don't have to lie. Why do
don't
you
have
think
to
she's
lie.
so pale? I mean, look what happens if I turn the lights
I
up.
have blood. I glow. You can't see my nose. Like, say it out loud.
My blood type, oh so negative.
Dude, the
That
next
tracks.
WooWoo Wednesday just needs to be Emma's a vampire. Here's why. I just feel called out the entire time.
I'll make a PowerPoint presentation.
I'm
I'll
here
do
for it.
We have a board.
Things that lower your vibration. Depression, anxiety, addiction,
Chicken wings
drugs,
will lower your
alcohol. Why do you
vibration.
think they call it spirits? They want you vibrating at a low level, so they like you with a lot of anxiety and depression. So if you have high anxiety, if you're doing drugs, they can stay inside of you. They feed off that. Ooh, and once they're inside of you,
I think he needs to put his
they start
sunglasses
working.
on. I'm so
They start
distracted
making
what's
sure you
going
have
on.
more anxiety.
There was like some
more
glare in his
depression your
eyes, and
life.
I'm like,
You're doing more drugs in your life. How do you
What is happening to
stop
your
that
eyes?
from happening? You need to raise your vibration, obviously. How do you do that? First, you start taking care of your body, your vessel. Then you start taking care.
But yeah, if you have anxiety, depression, wrong. It's a demon.
wrong. It's a demon.
Watch this.
Hollywood Records contract.
What is it with Selena Gomez?
Because I'm going to have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records. That's what I'm doing right
Selena Gomez should have never said those words in front of a camera.
I just like that they didn't cut it prior.
Why was there a baby?
I don't know.
Why is it always Selena Gomez? We could put Selena Gomez on the bingo card.
I'm planning on it. I need to put her on the board.
What is Selena Gomez? Do you guys remember? Is it Avril Lavigne?
Yes.
That there's like, is she the one that like was like emo goth and then or like alt and then went to like girly pop? I think it was her,
but
right?
Yes, people who they claim that she's been like replaced
Yeah.
by a body double. Yes.
They claim that that's not Avril Lavigne anymore.
And now apparently
It's just-
Selena
it
Gomez
feels
isn't
the
Selena
same
Gomez.
thing.
Because it is.
The day she signed her contract with Hollywood Records, she said that she was going to sell her soul.
It's
Selena
sad.
really did post that video 16 years ago, but today,
Seg, we found your
I'm
alt
so
account.
sorry.
It's okay.
nobody is laughing anymore when they see what she has become, because the Selena we see today has nothing to do with the one we used to know. And I'm not talking about a normal evolution. I'm talking about a complete change. First, her voice. Listen to any recent interview and compare it to the older one. It sounds like someone else speaking. The tone,
sounds like
the
she
rhythm, even the way she
aged
chooses her words.
and isn't a
nothing
child
matches
anymore.
Right.
Then there's the face. The proportions are no longer the same from one appearance to another. And the
She has lupus. I would just like to point out, like, I just saw that I was talking about Selena Gomez.
I don't know why it's Selena Gomez. This is not the first one.
I know, but then it was just like the little kid going, "Hi." I lost it. I was like, "WooWoo Wednesday."
WooWoo Wednesday.
Listen, I love Selena Gomez. Was obsessed with her as a kid. Loved Wizards of Waverly Place. Had her CDs.
Yeah, I like her too. She's nice.
She can't. Yeah, exactly. She can't control her weight because she has lupus. Like, she has a medical condition. And it's just so
People
crazy
are so
how many
weird.
people
How
look
ableist
at,
they are.
and they look at celebrities that are like, I look different because I have this medical condition. And they're like, the Illuminati has actually replaced
You're
her.
not
It's a
Selena
lie.
Gomez. You're an alien.
If you think I've been acting weird lately, you're right, and I'm going to tell you what's been going on.
This is another one of those accounts that I have one-sided beef with. That's Craft to Christ because she's an
witch.
ex-witch
Yep.
who is now Christian
found God.
and only talks about how witchcraft is horrible and God is good.
But was a witch. Got it.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I was in witchcraft for 14 years. That also includes psychic readings, mediumship. You know, I was deep in the occult. When I found God 2 years ago, I gave my gifts back to God because since I was born, I had the ability to see things happen before they happen. Literally.
Precognition.
Obviously, you know, learning Christianity, I found out that the psychic gift, the demonic psychic gift, is not from God. I said, Lord, if it's not from you, take it away. And he did. And for 2 years, I've had nothing. No visions, no messages, nothing of the sort. I've been very peaceful, actually, mentally. And I also haven't been seeing spirits of any kind. Now, recently, I have started seeing certain spirits around people. And no, they're not family members like they used to be. I think they're demons. And not only that, I've been able to tell what is actually impacting people spiritually and getting it very, very accurately as well. This is not something I've been doing online. I've actually, like, you know, in person with people. And the kind of visions that I'm getting are not like the visions I used to get before. They feel like warnings, but not even just like scary warnings.
Yeah, we don't have to watch the full thing. It was just, I mostly thought it was funny because she said that she gave her gifts back.
Yeah.
And now she's not like seeing anything.
But she's seeing demons.
Now, apparently, yes.
So did she give her gifts back? She's seeing demons.
Or,
I think she thinks that she wasn't seeing spirits before and they were just demons.
I don't know.
She's seeing the truth now, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like this is a good place to end.
Mhm.
We went past. Oh, that's the wrong thing. But this,
Hello.
isn't that such a nice
Is
transition?
that wow?
Like, just slides over like wow. It's great.
Look, it's me.
I like it. That was WooWoo Wednesday. I hope you guys had fun.
Again, if you guys want to submit clips to us, make sure to join members. You can join YouTube members or Patreon and go into the Discord. There's a WooWoo Wednesday Discord and you can submit your clips there. If you want to join for free, we do have a free tier that is free forever. And you can engage with people in Discord and there's some free general chats for WooWoo Wednesday there as well.
And eventually one of these Wednesdays, we're going to get Seg in here.
Yeah.
And we're going to force him to react to some
Mhm.
woo-woo shit.
I feel like we need to pick specific ones for him.
Oh, I am planning on it. Don't you worry.
Like
I'm
things
going
that would
to
be
create-
more in the realm of what you would like understand, maybe. Some of these people are like, weird.
I am planning on rage baiting the fuck out of Seg.
But yeah, he said that he would agree to come on one of these, and we think it'd be hilarious.
So now it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
But thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go prep some Ninja Creamy things for tomorrow
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
I need it.
We're also taking a little bit of a break from posting content because we're working on some things in the background.
We're working on a website right now.
Another website. We've just been trying to get away with not paying for a website. It's not working. So now we are paying for a website.
We're doing things.
So, yeah. So we'll let you know when we come back to posting podcasts and all of that.
But we should still be streaming because
Mhm.
that's a
Content
lot
still
easier.
will be coming to you.
do. Yeah. But thanks for hanging out. Have a good
WooWoo Wednesday.
WooWoo Wednesday or WooWoo Thursday if you're Seg specifically. And goodbye.